Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio. Alongside, but to my left, it is the eagle-eye Bill Serna. We also back there, Butch. You don't have your face up.
I told you I was trying to get on.
Yeah, get on. The big red Butch is out there, and
for some reason.
We also have Mr. William Dolla Bill. I'm going to bring him in. William Dolla Bill. How you doing, William? Good to see you. Who do you got there right there? Well, he doesn't have his headsets in. Hey. Go ahead, William. You got it. Who you got down there, William?
Oh, we good. I am down here with Coach Rico Jeffers, man. What's going on, Coach?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. Appreciate you for asking. Coach, we saw Aaron Nesheku go down week 1. How big has Trason Haley been in his place?
Oh, man, he's stepped up huge. You know, he's a young guy, but he's a big body, and he's been taking a lot of coaching throughout the week and been preparing very well for the games, and it's been showing up on tape.
Okay. Big game by one of the Wylie wide receivers last week, 168 yards. Is he one of the players that you guys are going to be keying in on tonight?
Yes, sir. And then some of the running backs, we know Jagger can throw it and he can run a little bit too. So, but we're kind of focused on doing us and, you know, everybody doing their assignment, every person doing their 111th, and I think we'll be straight.
Yes, sir. 2 old school back-to-back wins last week, running game and defense. What's the tone and what's the message for the defense tonight?
Oh, shoot. It's just to come out here and give it their all. I mean, we continue to just lean on one another. It's a team game, the ultimate team sport. So we carry their slack when they're slacking, and we hope they can carry ours when we're slacking.
Yes, sir. Good stuff, Coach. Hey, appreciate it.
No problem.
Good stuff. Go Mustangs.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you heard it here first. Leaning on them. Brotherhood effort tonight. Back to you guys, Sonny.
Right, we got you there. Will, is he still there by any chance? Is he still there?
Yes, sir.
Bring him back real quick and ask him how's Williams feeling as he's getting ready to start this game, because he had a little rough time at it last year. Is he still there? Could you ask him that?
I could try to grab him real quick.
Yeah, grab him up real quick and see where he is. Is he too far away from you? Okay, he's walking away from you. I see him right there, and you're behind him. Run! Let's see here. Get him back. Yeah. I got him. I'm putting him to work. I'm making him run. All right. Go ahead, Will. You're up.
You asking about Williams?
Go ahead.
So, what's the message and everything tonight for your quarterback, Dirk Williams? You know, he's kind of struggled a little bit this season, but what's the message to your quarterback, Dirk Williams?
I mean, we're all just been encouraging him and telling him to play the next play. You know, like I said, it's the ultimate team sport. So when he slacks, our defense tries to pick him up, and also he has a great group of wide receivers that continue to encourage him and try to get him going.
Love the message. Thanks again, Coach. You heard it here first, Sonny. Picking up where the brothers left off. We're picking up the slack around here. Back to you guys.
All right, stay down there. I'm going to bring you back in after the kickoff and talk a little bit about what you're looking at as far as that is concerned, okay? That is Will Dolla Bill. We'll keep him down there. Now, Bill, we missed you last week. I'm glad you're back.
I'm back.
Yeah,
ready to go.
Ready to go. This is one of your favorite games of the year in reality, right? That, catching the Wylie because, it's kind of near and dear to your heart.
It is. When I moved here 20 years ago from Arizona, Wylie was a team that, well, first of all, I moved out to Wylie, and I really adopted a team there. That was the year that they went to the state finals against Katy, and really enjoyed them, followed them, went every game, and then obviously, I have an opportunity where now I can watch my old team and now my new team.
All right, so that being said, Big Red, go ahead and mute your computer. And we got Big Red there, and we got you in your regular microphone for right now. So, you hear that note? Oh, this is awesome. I'm hearing it through the whole thing, and we got the microphone up for the fans out there. So we're hearing it really good now. So I'm all excited. So Mr. Big Red, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Sonny. Great to be here.
Yeah, so you also, this is you're hopping the skate in the truck away from the Wylie Stadium that will be down there when we play Wylie East.
Yes, sir. I'm just riding down the street. I can walk in distance.
Cool.
Love it out there.
Gotcha. All right. So we're all set. See who won the toss.
Wylie won the toss. They deferred, so they'll be kicking off to Sachse to start the game.
Gotcha. Very good. Good. Getting some feedback. I'm wondering where that is. In, let's see here. Is
Like
your
feed-
mic on? Your mic's on? Your mic's on?
Yes, up here.
Like feedback on your radio?
Yeah.
Feedback on the radio or from
No,
Google?
no. It was the microphones. We're all good now. It's all fixed. All right. So, guys, we're all set. This team, Wylie, is one of the one of the games when you looked at the schedule. This is where you got to come play in and play out. Okay, so here they're going to do the national anthem. So, with the national anthem, we'll go to a quick break here on the Couch Potatoes Sports Show. We'll be back after the anthem.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors. Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for a service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs!
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We're now finally all put together. Now, Bill, I don't know what you know or what you've been keeping track of. We asked Coach about the struggles that Williams is having at the quarterback position, and this is a game where, I hate to say it, you can't struggle against this defense, this football team. These guys are for real on the other side of the field.
No, absolutely. You look at Wylie's schedule; they're 1-2, but they played some tough competition, as did Sachse during the non-district schedule. So, Wylie had a good win last week against North Garland. Like I said, they played a tough Richardson Pierce early in the season, so they're used to tough competition. That's what they're going to see tonight with the Sachse.
Yeah, this is always the one that you got marked down on your schedule where you got to come, you got to play 4 quarters, and that's what's going to be important on how the Sachse Mustangs get started in this. Now, Wylie won the toss, and they're going to go ahead and kick this one off. Gilbert is handling the kicking duties. We got 3 guys back for the Sachse Mustangs, and a lot of times when you see these guys that setup, that means this guy's usually going to kick to one side. I've noticed that as how they do it. So it's Wesson, Munoz, and handling the kicking for us. And I don't have who's back here as far as the list. We'll find out who it is. Here comes that short kick on the near side. Ridge gets it at the 20. He's it to the 25 after fielding it, and he is down 40. He's just carrying number 14 all the way down there. It was McCoy, and he carried him for about 10 yards, took him down to the 40. It looks like about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, great return to get started there as the ball was right along the sideline there. If he had let it go, it might have gone out of bounds, but he saw that hole, and he took the opportunity when he had it.
So that's going to bring up first down for your Mustangs as they get set in this one. Looks like one near far for the wide receivers. Williams in at quarterback, and it looks like that might be Little off to his left. No, that's Haygood. So he's going to go ahead, hand it off. Haygood had a big game last week. He's wrapped up by the Vivek. Number 1 as well as number 98 on the other side. That was Lions on the stop for the Wylie Pirates.
And that you're actually right the first time. That was Little on the carry there.
Oh, it was Little. Gotcha. Very good. So Little on the carry brings up second down, maybe a gain of 1 regarding the positioning of the ball. He didn't really get much. It went right to the 45. It looks like a yard. So second down and 9, 3 far, 1 near, and the wide receivers. They go ahead and hand the ball off. That is Little off to the side. He jumps over a defender, gets around the corner, but still not getting much. Only 2 there. Vivek on the stop for the Pirates, and that's going to bring up third down.
Well, the Pirates have a big front line on their defense here, and it's really going to be Sachse's offensive line responsibility really shut them down, push them back, and gain some holes. But it's going to be some tough sledding on the running game tonight.
It's third down and 8. The ball's on the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. As we get started, I'll get the scoreboard up here as well. Knock that around. It's going to be scrolling around the bottom. All right, here's the snap. Here comes Williams. He's going to roll here to the near side. He's getting a lot of pressure, but he's going to just run it. He's got a lane, and he takes it down to the 40-yard line, and he did get the first down. Gain of about 13 on that one, and on the stop on the other side was number 5, Phillips, and that was a good run, reading down the field and still aware of where the hole was.
Well, and that was a rollout, and what he was trying to do is he was trying to get his receiver down, Lockett, down the sideline, but Lockett was kind of tied up. Lockett ended up giving a great block to give Williams that hole to get to the sideline.
All right, so that brings up first down and 10. Ball's on the 42-yard line of the Pirates. Mustangs going left to right on your internet radio dial. Hand the ball off, and that one is Haygood, and they wrap them up. Maybe a gain of 2, maybe 3, and that'll be all about where they place it on the line out there. So it's Dean on the stop as well as number 44, and that was Light. So, but that brings down second down. Looks like they're going to give him 3, so it's going to be 2nd and 7. So everybody's just trying to figure out where they are and what they're doing. Let me see if I can hear this. Why can't I hear that? So where they are. There we go. Okay, we got it. Here's good. So turn that off. All right, so here comes the snap, and they give it to Haygood. Haygood's going to push down here, maybe 2 or 3 yards, and number 44 again, Light on the stop for the Wylie Pirates, and that brings up a big third down possession here, because right now, knowing what you're going to get with Wylie and what kind of team they are, you got to at least get points on the board.
Well, and you're in a position right now, being on the 36-yard line, you're really looking at a two down calls here as you're 3rd and 4. You're really out of field goal range.
We'll see what Dolla Bill is going to be looking at here a little bit. Here comes a quick snap, and just behind the intended receiver, Watkins there. He just misread he just misread the actual play of where they were going.
Yeah, and then Watkins was coming across across the middle, and I think Williams was expecting him to stop and to get that ball, and I think that's where the miscommunication came.
All right, so they're going to go ahead and bring on Sharp. He is going to punt the ball. Then I'm going to go down after the punt, and then we'll talk to Dolla Bill and bring him on in here in just a moment. And waiting for the kick will be Sharp, and there's nobody back for this. So this is really interesting how they got this set up as far as Wylie is concerned. Nobody back. They're expecting this one to maybe go into the end zone, or they're expecting a running play. So, all right, so a timeout. All right, so a timeout on the football field. I will go ahead. Delay a game, not a timeout. I was going to ship it. Hang on there, Will. I'm going to bring it down to you in just a moment after the kick, and we'll talk a little bit about that first drive, what you think you saw. All right, so Wylie didn't fall for it. They had nobody back, so that was the situation. Now they got somebody back. They were expecting them to go ahead and run that ball. So 4th down and 9. Ball's on the 41-yard line of the Wylie Pirates. This is a good opportunity to get, field position for the defense to hold off Wylie, as back deep is the Wylie Pirates back at the 7-yard line. Then there's the run. There is the kick by Sharp, and it just hangs. It's going to take a Mustang bounce, and it's going to land at about the 7-yard line. So that being said, we'll go ahead and bring in Mr. Will. What was your take on the first drive that you saw while you were right there?
Sonny, it was a great drive and tone setter by that Wylie defense. They were ready for that run that Sachse tried, and they were very successful on these past 2 weeks. First drive, it was no go. as that Wylie defense, they were ready to stop that run. Let's see if that Sachse defense can hit these guys with a little counter punch, because they have been red hot these past 2 games.
Absolutely. Thank you, Will. We'll keep you down there for just another moment. We'll get the first drive on the other side, and then if you wanted to come up, you can. They go ahead and they hand the ball off immediately. Gain of about 3 for the Wylie Pirates. Smith on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs, and I'm not sure who. Let's see. There he is. All right, so it was 22 Osborne who was running the ball. Is that no Osborne, almost kind of really close there. So good. Thanks for the report there from the sideline from Mr. Will Bush. And that brings up second down. After the gain of 3, the ball's on the 10-yard line of the Wylie Pirates. Wylie going right to left on your internet radio dial. There's the snap, and it seemed a little confusion, but it got into the hands of Osborne, who's coming to run to the 20, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line. And then there's the yellow hanky that's going to be flying up from that. Might be an unnecessary roughness, as looks like Osborne ended up right on the side where the concrete was, and that push came from Nelson.
Yeah, and I think you're absolutely right. They're going to get him as he was out of bounds. Really, the mix-up in the backfield is you had 2 guys side by side on the quarterback, and they crossed, and that's what messed up the play, but it actually benefited them because it crossed up Sachse as well.
And here comes the call. It's going to be a personal dead foul. That will march 15 yards up on top of that. And I'm not sure. Everybody on this side did not seem to like that call, Bill. And I call it the way I see it. It was a little bit late, and it probably was a good flag, especially if they want to try to get everything under control.
Well, if there's ever a flag on your team, do you ever like it? But look at the replay here. I don't see that was a penalty. He was actually on his way out of bounds when he got pushed. I just think it was a force that ended up throwing the flag.
First down and 10, ball on the 48-yard line of the Pirates. Back to pass is Bale. Bale's going to have to run around, and he's going to get hit from behind. 2 people from your Mustangs with the sack, and it was Brunswick as well as Smith on the sack. That'll back him up. That's a big loss there, about maybe 7 to 8 yards on that loss.
Well, and he was trying to Bale was trying to scramble back there, and he kept scrambling backwards, so he was trying to make his way forward back and back towards the line of scrimmage, and was able to get wrapped up.
All right, third down and 17, ball on the 36-yard line of the Pirates. They got to get all the way to the Mustang 47-yard line for the first down. They hand it off to Osborne. He's going to get around the corner. Number 41 on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs, Jaden Smith. We're going to call him a lot, but the good thing about that is the good swarming defense on the running game, and then there is a guy down for the Sachse Mustangs. I'm not sure who that is.
It's actually Smith that's down there that you just mentioned.
After he made the tackle, so we'll find out. It looks like he's grabbing his back. So quick breakout on the football field for injury. We'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. When we come back, we'll bring in the Dolla Bill, Mr. Will. We'll be right back.
Body Boot Camp located in Sachse. The solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
And when you want to hop in, Big Red, unmute your mouth, unmute your computer. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We're getting Dolla Bill back up in the booth. I didn't realize he came up. We were going to shoot him down there to find out what that whole situation was, but he is up here now, and I hope he didn't leave. I want him to stay. So third down and 15, ball on the 38-yard line of the Wylie Pirates. Looking 3 near 1 far in the wide receivers. Bale trying to draw off that defense with that hard count with Osborne is going to be off to his left-hand side. Defense did not move on that one. Play clock has got plenty of time so they can play it. So
It's waiting on the snap. Bale back to pass as he's looking around. Now he's going to get pressure and he's going to run up the middle. He misses one tackle, and then Brunswick went around, and then also Sharp kind of got him with a knee, but that was when he went down. He put him down there. Now it makes it a fourth down and quite a few out there.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be about 4th and 7 as Bale just came in kind of bailed out as he slid there to avoid the hit.
All right, so that being said, that brings up now 4th down and 7. They bring on the kicking unit. Handling the kicking units is Bale. The quarterback is going to handle the kicking. And back here, let's try to – that's Little, back or to receive the kick. He is at his own 20-yard line. And Bale will be standing at his 32-yard line for the kick. And here comes the snap. It kind of rolled back, but Bale got all of it as a line drive, so he'll take a bounce for Wylie, and it's going to roll all the way down. Look at that roll. It's going to be down. Wow, they're going to stop it on the 2-yard line. Wow. And that line drive kick, there's nothing you can do. That's not going to bounce back usually.
No, line drives don't ever go backwards. They always go forward. So update on Smith as you came out on injury. Looks like he got a helmet to the to right in the midsection or right in the middle area of the back, and you got to understand that does not feel good. So I think he's just shaking off. I think he'll be back in for next possession.
Okay, Osborne with 2 rushes, 21 yards for the Wylie Pirates on that last drive. So that being said, with the kick, where they're at, they're on their own 2-yard line. So now I can move this here since you got your mic, so I can sit that right there. Here comes first down for the Mustangs at their own 2-yard line. Back is looking at this is Williams. He's got too far, too near. This is a game where I think we need to see a lot of Lockett. And Lockett's on the far side. Here comes the handoff. And going around the corner is Haygood. Haygood, big roll, big hole, 20, whoa, down to the 30, to the 40, to the 40, 20, and 5, touchdown.
No.
Sachse Mustangs, 98 yards from Haygood. He's still running from last week, bro.
Nah, this man, he has been on fire. Cleats on fire, wheels on fire. Everything has been on fire. Just keep feeding this man.
Never got touched all the way from the backfield all the way into the end zone. Never got touched. Touched him with his own teammates when they're celebrating.
He is still running.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. Great play there by... Yeah, from there. Yep, exactly. So here's the kick, and it goes up, and it's downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs, they get the first hit with 5:41 left to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0 in favor of the Mustangs. Quick breakout on the football field means break here on the couch with Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network. We'll be right back.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking, and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110, in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
It's kind of a big deal. Welcome back into the booth. We got Dolla Bill along with the Eagle Eye Bill Serna and Mr. Big Red. There he is. We'll bring him on.
Boom.
And thank Bullet Football Academy for their sponsorship of the Couch Potato Sports Show and the coverage of the Sachse Mustang in the 2024 season. 5:41 left to go, 7-0. You got that momentum, and we saw the defense from last week.
Yes.
And that is something that we get to see again as far as maybe seeing if they can hold them. And when you get locked down to your own 2-yard line, I don't know if the expectations are what we got, especially on one play. So here's the kickoff. It's going to be handled at the 8-yard line, pushing it up to around the 22-yard line, and now around to the 30. It's Gordon down to the 45, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. And on the stop was Nelson that finally got him out of bounds, but not before a big return there, Bill.
No, and that was a great run there, and really was able to just come right up the middle and then just scoot over to the right side of the field and get down the sideline.
All right, so good field position for the Mustang or for the Pirates. The defense is going to have to show up here. 5:29 left to go in the first quarter as they set up for first down. Ball is on the 43-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 near, 1 far for the Pirates. Bale back in shotgun, waiting on the snap. Looks like Osborne is right there, and another problem. And how about that number 3 for your Sachse Mustangs? That was Okoye, who originally got a hold of the feet, which allowed a couple of his friends to stop a big run. Walls as well. So gain of maybe about 1.
I don't think they even gave him 1.
They did. It looks like they are right at the same spot. So clock is running at 5:02. 3 near, 1 far for the Pirates. Bale trying to get them to go. Well, actually, yep. And then it's Osborne that is next to him off to his right-hand side. Got about 6 seconds left on the play clock. Let's see what they draw up here for the Pirates. Shotgun snap, back to pass. Bale has time, but now it's breaking down. Bale's going to have to run, and he's going to go down to about the 42-yard line. Turn right there sideways. My man is number 3 on the stop for the Sachse Mustang. Okoye.
Yeah, absolutely. And every time that Wylie's gone back to pass, there's been great coverage by the Sachse. He hasn't had anybody open yet all night. So great job by the secondary.
What happens when they get that going? They freeze and it freezes up the defense, and something opens up usually, right?
It's a beautiful thing that I've been seeing, watching this Sachse defense these past couple of weeks, and they have been operating on full cylinders like a clockwork. It's beautiful to watch.
3rd down and 10 as they go ahead, play action. Bale back to pass. He's going to get pressure, but he's throwing it downfield. Ball caught at the about 7-yard line, and that was a big catch by Sanders. And now the Wylie Pirates knocking on the door there, Dolla Bill.
Looked like a breakdown in coverage right there. Looked like it might have been cover 2. Didn't get passed off. That wide receiver didn't get passed off right between that cornerback and that safety. Looked like they were just down there arguing or just trying to get that communication right after the play. So hopefully they get back and lock in the sync.
First down and goal from the 7-yard line are the Pirates looking to answer the Sachse Mustangs 98-yard running touchdown by Norgard, and the pass on it was a slant, and George was unable to handle it. That had 6 written all over it. As far as Haygood, who had the 98 yards, and it slipped my mind there. So all set, but
it was just ball was thrown a little bit behind the receiver, or that would have been a touchdown there.
It almost was an interception as well because it dropped out of the receiver's hands and almost right into DeVault's hands as well.
All right, so it brings up 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line. Too far, too near in the wide receivers as Bale gets the snap and he hands it off over to the right-hand side. That was Gordon. Gordon takes it down to about the 6-yard line, but Jaden Smith, who's back in the lineup after getting the stinger in the back, makes a big play there, Bill.
Yeah, great job coming from behind to get Osborne. And Osborne, he's only a sophomore, but he's been doing the bulk of the running for Wylie so far this year.
So, that being said, brings up 3rd down and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. This is a big-time play for the defense of the Mustangs. Bale waiting on the snap, too far, too near. He gets the snap. He's looking to that far side, and no one at home as not. How about Wells was on the coverage? The ball was intended for Sanders, and he just didn't complete the route in reality, which in turn made it incomplete.
Right. He just sat down on the route, and it looked like he was expecting him to go across to the goalpost, and he just sat down.
I'm almost surprised they're bringing out the kicking unit because they had the momentum, but the problem is it's 4th down. The momentum shifted right back and is on the defensive side with the Mustangs, and that too good defensive stance.
Yeah, and that's just respect to Sachse defense. They know, you're 4th and 6. If you're 4th and 2 or 3, I could understand it, but they're looking at Sachse's defense as being a tough to get through. There's a penalty on the flag for offsides on Sachse. Let's see if Wylie will keep the points or if they'll move it up half the distance.
And then maybe rethink going on 4th down. Looks like they're going to keep the points on the board.
Points, yes.
So that knocks up the score right now as it's 7-7 now.
7-3.
or 7-3. Mark that. Thank you. So 7-3 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs. So the quick breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right back.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Thanks, Rick Lucas, for his sponsorship of the play-by-play call of the Sachse Mustangs in here in the 2024 season. 7-3, it's still in favor of the Mustangs. 3:04 left to go here in the first quarter. It's nice to see the defense doing their job, and that was a big-time hold there, Dolla, when you can hold them just to 3.
And I like what I saw from the DBs at the end of the drive. Rather than the beginning, they got that communication together. They did allow that big play, getting them down there in that goal line situation, but big hold on third down, causing that incompletion for the team.
All right, so here comes the kickoff, and it's handled. Ridge is taking it. He's to the 20, now to the 30. He's going to take it all the way to the 38-yard line. Good return for him as he fielded that ball at the 2-yard line, and he was brought down on the other side by Okoya for the Pirates, and that brings up first down, start one now. The defense did their job. Now it's time for the offense to continue doing what they're doing as they have the 7-3 lead here with 2:50.
Well, and to add on to what Bill said, Sachse gave one big play, didn't get them down. They still, stuck to their guns and recovered from it and didn't let it phase them.
Here's the snap. They're going to throw the ball to the near side over the head of Ridge. That one just slipped out of Williams' hand. There were coverage down there for the Pirates. Number 14, McCoy, was there with the coverage. So let's see what they do here. And there it is. You just see where it was.
You know what? And I think it's a good thing that it was incomplete because he was getting ready to get hit pretty good there in the backfield.
Okay, comfort matters first. Shoes are off. Yes, but brand new socks. So there you go, guys.
Okay, thank
saved
you.
you.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes, 3 near, 1 far. They hand the ball off to Little. He bounces out to the outside, finds a hole, and he's going to get about 11 here on first down and 10. He's going to push it up to about the 49-yard line. And on the stop on the other side was Calderon.
This Sachse Mustangs running offense has been stupendous, to say the least, these past 3 weeks, and they are instilling their will yet another week on this Wylie Pirates defense.
So, first down and 10, balls on the 47-yard line of the Mustangs. 2:40 left to go here in the first quarter. 3 near, and they get the ball into the playmaker's hand as the pushing down is Lockett, and Lockett's tackle. Now to the 25, 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown. Sachse Mustang Lockett. He broke 2 tackles that opened up the field, and he just went one way and then back to the left there, Bill. Great. You've seen the field out there.
This was just a simple screen to the right-hand side, and it was all Lockett from there. He broke about 3 or 4 tackles getting away. And once he got in the open field, you're not going to be able to get him.
6
missed
tackles.
They must have put some popcorn butter or something on his jersey because he was slipping right out of those Wylie defenders left and right. I love what I saw.
So, that being said, they bring on the kicking unit. The kick goes up. It's almost blocked, but it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs take a 14-3 lead here with 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. Quick breakout on the football field means break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll hear from my Santa mentor, Mr. Rodney James, and Buffalo Creek Doors and Floor. We'll be right back.
Let Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors. Give Rodney James a call at 214-536-2607. That's 214-536-2607. Or check him out on the web at www.buffalocreekdoorsandfloors.com.
All right, we are back, and it is kicked for the kickoff. It's fielded at the 10-yard line, now to the 20, and pushing around there. Sanders handling the kicking duty, takes it down to the 22. Thomas, a backup quarterback for your Sachse Mustangs, on the tackle.
And great job by Sachse as they stayed in their lanes as they went down on special teams on the kickoff there. Really didn't give Wylie the hold to be able to get up the field. So great job by Sachse.
And now I'm going to go back to it. You got the ball in the playmaker's hand to let him make plays. That's exactly what you saw. And that's what they have not been doing for the last 3 weeks. And I'm not sure why. Is there injury? I don't know. Was there miscommunication? I don't know. Is it the fact that he's a young quarterback and just finding his way? I don't know. But finally, good to see that happening. Here comes first down for the Pirates. And quick pass to the far side. Almost intercepted. Right there was Sharp. He was foaming at the mouth as the ball was intended on the other side there. Who was there? Wells. Yeah, it was Wells. Who did I say?
Sharp.
I said
Definitely. Great job.
Close because he was on the same side.
So, yeah, there it is. So,
But you're absolutely right. You want to make it in your playmakers. And you know, you have Lockett, that's one of the top receivers in the nation. He's going to get a lot of attention anyways. So, sometimes it might be a little bit difficult to get it into his hands.
all right, so here comes second down and 10 as they hand it off. As Osborne trying to get around the corner, number 41 for the Sachse Mustangs was there with a couple of his friend Jaden Smith. It's amazing. He goes off and he was in a lot of pain. DeVault was there as well, but man, Smith we've already called his name 7 times already, Dolla, and a guy that is able to pursue the ball is going to get a lot of tackles from that linebacker position.
Most definitely. He is top 5 in defense and tackles right now, and he's leading the way and leading the charge tonight again for the Mustangs.
All right, so here we go. Third down and 10, ball on their own 20-yard line are the Pirates. Go right to left on your internet radio dial. Too far, too near. Bail back to pass after his shotgun snap. He's getting a lot of pressure, and he's set back at the 7-yard line. And on the, I couldn't see who it was as they were too far away.
That might have been 55, Xavier Williams down there.
Yeah, all right, so Williams with that. Thank you, Dollar Bill. What happened is that he was spinning, and I couldn't get his number as he was bringing Bale down, and the big loss there, and then also the big thing brings up fourth down.
Well, and it takes him inside the 10-yard line, which means he's going to be punting from his own goal, inside his own goal line. So really gives an opportunity for Sachse to get good field position.
So that being said, that kicking unit is on for the Pirates. Back is Little. He's standing at the Pirate 35-yard line. I think it probably could go further, and I'm right, but he caught it at the 42-yard line. Down up on the field really quick was number 5, Phillips, to make sure that he wasn't going to go anywhere. And now, big opportunity now for Sachse to extend their lead. This is where, and a friend of mine, and I was talking last week to Dollar Bill about this, this is where you put your foot on their throat and you go for the jugular. Right now you got an 11-point lead. Imagine an 18-point lead going into the second quarter.
Going in the second quarter. A lot of things have happened here in the first quarter alone. Big plays, big runs, big catches, big defensive plays. So a lot of action right now just through 12 minutes.
First down and 10, ball on the 42-yard line of the Pirates. Back to passes Williams. Williams is going to put the ball in the air, try to get it to the playmaker this time, unable to get it over to Lockett. On the coverage on the other side for the Pirates, it's Phillips. Phillips has got his hands full tonight. If they're going to play one-on-one, Dollar Bill, if they're going to play one-on-one, I think you just throw it to them all the time.
I don't think that is what you want to do. Like Bill Serna said, this is one of the top receivers in the nation. He's not getting a lot of attention tonight. I'm seeing one-on-one coverage, and that might not be what the Wylie Pirates want tonight.
All right, 2nd down and 10 as they go ahead and hand it off, and that's Haygood, and he's going to push it down to the 39-yard line. Is where they're going to end up placing it. Couldn't see the number that actually brought him down, but eagle-eye Bill Serna, he saw it, number 88, and that was Munoz on the stop, and that's going to do it for, well, yep, so they're coming to the side. So that is going to do it for the first quarter of play as the Sachse Mustangs have a nice little lead, 14-3. They have the ball. They have the momentum. Everything's good. We're going to take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right back. This is Sonny Clark letting you know about Karen McKinney of Budget Blinds of Rowlett. Find a little inspiration by browsing our product, whether it be the latest trends, child safety, or smart home technology, and more. Contact Karen McKinney at 972-722-9300 or visit her on the web at budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. You can also learn who they are, as well as their approach and products, and you can also schedule a free home consultation. Again, contact Karen at 972-722-9300 or log online, budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. They ran the clock. They forgot to start the clock. They forgot to start the clock, but everybody knew what was going on. It is now the second quarter, 14-3 here. Ball is on the 39-yard line of the Wylie Pirates. Your Sachse Mustangs are in. I love their orange uniforms. It just reminds me of the Bears with their orange. Everybody hates the orange. I love the orange.
I love it too.
Yeah, I just think it's so neat. So
I wear my orange hat every game.
Yeah. All right, 3rd down. Here we go. Williams going to run to the near side, and he's going to just squirt out of bounds. And Bill is looking at something. What you seem almost frustrated.
Well, and Williams has got to look at the field. He's got to see what he has in front of him. He had a wide open up the middle, but he went ahead and just moved to the outside. If he had cut back up the middle, he had about 20 yards of open field.
All right, so now that brings up 4th down. Now they're in the situation where are they going to go for it on 4th and 7?
Looks like it.
This is 4th and 5. I think they're going to go for it. It looks like they're lining up to go for it here.
Ball's on the. Let's see, so it's on the 37-yard line, so it's going to be 4th down and about 5, like you said. Mustangs going for it. Williams with the pass, putting it up in the air, almost overthrew the intended receiver. Lockett right there. Wow. That was a missed opportunity right there, and he was just – and we talked about it. That was the one-on-one call. We're talking about it, and you got to make a better pass in that place to be able to let Lockett make the play.
Yeah, great idea. Perfect idea. You just got to give him a catchable ball. And unfortunately, that was just overthrown by about 10 yards.
And that time, McCoy was on Lockett. So they had a little switch up on the defensive side of the ball. So a turnover on downs. Feeling good about it. I actually almost liked the call. But at the same time, I thought it was a little bit too far. I think they probably needed to kick it more so than something. But the Pirates now, they are down 11. They've got to figure out what's going on. Timeout on the football field for some reason. So, quick timeout on the football field. We'll see from K West Designs. We'll be right back. Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs. Oh my God.
I kind of felt.
Wow. I'm glad that those that watch us, they didn't, you said it before, so they didn't hear it. We got some big news, and that news you'll probably see it tomorrow for all you indoor football fans. That being said, here comes now first down for the Wylie Pirates. They're on their own 37-yard line, 3 near, 1 far. They hand it up in the middle for Osborne. Osborne's wrapped up immediately on the other side for your Sachse Mustang. Haley making big-time plays as we got and DeVault as well. And we got some news today that number 1, Ishiku is going to be out for the full season with a broken foot. So we got that information, a little bit before the game started. So second down after the gain of 1 for the Pirates.
Well, and then best wishes of him is he's such a talented young man, and I think he's still got a future to keep playing ball. So hopefully he gets this done and gets healthy.
Here's the quick snap. Bale's looking for it. Now he's just going to run it. Has a little green, but they were being swarmed down on Okoye was one of them on the stop out there, as well as number 55 for your Sachse Mustangs. Picking it up was Williams, Xavion Williams, and that does bring up third down and about 6 where they place the ball on the 41-yard line. So this here another time, big test again for the Sachse Mustang defense as they were able to stop them last time. Let's see what they do here. 3 near, 1 far for Bale. Bale's looking things over. He gets the snap. He's going to go to this near side. There's a hold. There should have been a hold. Oh, my goodness. 22 Osborne had number 1 Ishiku. No. Wait, who is that? This was the guy that had the heat on Mike that said it's number 3. All right, so it was Okoye that had the heat on Bale. Bale had to get rid of it, but, man, Osborne was holding him the whole time. That's just what I saw. So now that brings up fourth down after the incompletion. They bring on the kicking unit. Little's going to be standing back at his own 33-yard line. And here comes the snap. He has plenty of time. He gets a full boot in this one, and looks like a fair catch is going to be called. And they intercept. They couldn't get to the.
With him.
Yeah, there's the flag. So it is interference. As Little called for the fair catch, and the Wylie Pirates didn't give him the space in order to field that. Yellow hanky out on the field. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's a good call. As he was coming up to retrieve that ball, never made contact with them, but just got in his way where he wasn't able to catch that ball.
Got to be able to let him field it, as that is. 10:01 left to go here in the first half, and the Sachse Mustangs now get the opportunity here to do what they didn't do on that last drive, which is still try to get up on it. So. And they will. How many yards penalty is a 5-yard penalty for that?
I think it's just a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I think it is. So again, 10:01 left to go in the first half. They'll mark that off on the 5 yards, and so they're going to take it up to about looks like the 38-yard line. Well, they're definitely discussing something down there. So I don't know if that was just it or if there was anything else as well.
No, they're giving a 15-yard.
A 15-yarder.
Wow.
I did not know that. It's almost like a personal foul then, basically, is what it has to be. Dolla Bill's on the sideline. We'll be coming to him here in just a moment after we see what's going on in the drive. Here's first down and 10. Balls on the 49-yard line of the Mustangs. So they're almost at midfield, so maybe the 48. Yeah, so it's a 48-yard line. First down, 10. Too far, too near for the Mustangs. One in the backfield along with Williams. Williams looks things over, waiting on the snap. They go ahead and hand it off, pushing it right up the middle. That is Little. Little's going to take it down to the 48-yard line. On the stop on the other side was Vivek. Now bring up second down. So now let's see what they drop. This is going to be an interesting play. You need to get yards here. Second down right here. You need to get yards. If you don't get the first down, get darn near close so you can open up the playbooks to see what ends up happening.
Well, and just like last drive, throw it to your playmaker. You got Quinn on the other side as well.
All right, so here comes it, and it's number 44 on the stop for the Pirates. As I was looking to the left, there was Light on the stop. Who ran the ball? I didn't even see it. It was Little. So Light was able to get it. I'm watching the replay now. So, all right, so now that brings up a big third down play for the Sachse Mustang offense. They need to get up off the ball, and they got to get going. And I'm sure that Coach has got a lot to say up on the sideline. We'll get to him in just a moment.
Yeah, and Coach wants to get a balanced offense, and he hasn't really been able to do that. He's been established some of the run, but not the passing yet.
Here comes the snap. Williams rolls out, throws the ball, gets the ball incomplete. Almost was able to bring it in, and that does bring fourth down as the ball was just a little bit too low for Lockett. He was unable to bring it on the coverage on the other side. That time was Austin, number 16.
Well, and I tell you what, if you ask Lockett will say, I should have had that. As the ball was right there. It was a little low, but it was in a perfect spot for him to go down and get it and get that first down.
And Doss was also there. Doss was the one closest, and they bring on the kicking unit. This time it is Sharp that does handle the punting duties for the Sachse Mustangs, and back at the 15-yard line are the Pirates. Here's the running kick. This time I don't think he got a good one. I'm worried about the bounce back, and it bounces. It does. It bounces back really a lot, and they're going to down it at the 30-yard line. So the Pirates will take over at their own 30-yard line as their defense came to play. A little couple of mistakes out there by the quarterback and not able to get good passes out to where they need to, but still at the same time, we still have the lead here. 8:27 left to go in the first half. It is 14-3, and after this play, if Dolla Bill can hear me, I'm going to go down to Dolla Bill and see what and get his opinion on what he is seeing right there. All right, so here it is, third down and 10. Ball's on the 20. First down and 10. Ball's on the 29-yard line for the Wylie Pirates. Waiting on the snap is Bale. He gets it and he hands it off up the middle, and nothing doing there. Number 10 for your Sachse Mustangs was there. Walls making the big time play. He also had a little help from his friends as far as that is concerned as well. For the Sachse Mustang, Brunswick there. I'm going to bring in Dolla Bill. You looked at that last drive there, Dolla Bill. What was your take on what you seen on the last drive and how it ended up?
It's just a young quarterback trying to get in sync with his playmaking wide receiver. I just saw just a little bit of miscommunication, just a little bit off timing, just a little bit. But like you said, Khalid Lockett on that last drop on third down, he knows he should have had that. That's the drive killer. But I know they're going to be looking to get back in sync on this next drive, Sonny. Back to you.
Beautiful defensive play, number 17, C.J. Wells. Pass it to the ground.
Really put a hit on Bell as he let go of that ball, which Bell had to put that ball a little bit higher in the air than he wanted to, and that's where he gave an opportunity for Wells to come under and be able to knock that ball away.
All right, we'll come back to you here, Dolla Bill here. And that brings up third down for the Wylie Pirates, looking deep, trying to make big plays. And just like the Sachse Mustangs done with the play from Lockett and the 98-yard rumble from Haygood. So let's see what they draw up here on third down and 9, and it's going to be a delayed game. Or unless they got the timeout before, and I don't think they did. Yep, so that's going to back them up.
And part of the delay of the game was on Jagger Bell, as he was shaken up just by taking that hit on that last play by Williams. So I think he was really struggling. Had probably the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Third down and 14, ball on the third down and 14. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Back to pass is Bale. He's looking. Here comes the rush, and he's going to have to get out of it. But the speed of the Mustangs, how about, was that who I thought it was? That was 17. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was number 10 from your Mustangs. Walls making a big-time play. He put the speed on as they were going to try to go down the sideline. Bale just couldn't get there. Look at the speed of him. Wow. Big-time speed coming there from Wells.
Yeah, and that's a play as a quarterback. You just got to throw that ball out of bounds. You're out of the pocket. Just get it out and just take an incompletion.
All right, so they place the ball at the 16-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. Back for your of the Pirates. Back for your Sachse Mustangs is Little. He's standing at the 47-yard line. Here comes the kick. It's a bad kick off the side of the foot. It's going to roll, though, but it's going to stop at the 41-yard line. So we're only 41 yards away from pay dirt as Mr. Dollar Bill. Let's bring Dollar Bill back in here if he's got his ear in. That being said, a good stand there by the defense. Tell me what you were right there on that Wells tackle for a big-time loss.
Oh, yeah, it happened right in front of me, Sonny, and you caught it right. Great speed shown by Wells. Being able to track that quarterback down outside the pocket. He looked like a bear hunting down his meal. Ouch. Wow. Great play, great speed. Great job by the Sachse defense.
Dollar Bill, thank you very much. Here comes the Sachse Mustangs now. First down and 10. Ball's on the 46-yard line. Free play for the Mustangs. They know it. Williams putting the ball up and overthrew the intended receiver last week. They did not let that play stop, but enough to recognize it.
Well, they didn't recognize
got
it.
A little excited.
They didn't recognize it here. The officials didn't recognize it. They didn't call the flag. It was clear both ends on each side of the ball jumped, but no official called it.
And
No yellow hanky on that play. What was that?
half of them stopped. Half
Yep,
the players
exactly. Because I think they were expecting it. But the free play did. Well, I guess it happened, but it was not necessarily a free play. So second down and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line of the Pirates. Here come the Mustangs. Williams hands it off. That's Haygood. Breaking the tackle, pushing it down as the breaking of the tackle on number 28. Initially, Dean had his foot on him. Finally was able to be brought down by King on the other side. The King for the Pirates. And that will bring up now about third down and about 2.
Yeah, that was a lot of strength by Haygood as he was able to just muscle his way and get extra yards.
Here's the snap, and they go ahead and hand off again. No, keeping it was Williams. Pushing it off, finds the hole. Down to the 10. 5. Touchdown! Sachse Mustang. Williams got the big hole. He broke about 2 or 3 tackles as he went right, ended up left, and ended up in the end zone.
Yeah, and it was really the first time all season we've really seen Williams put on the speed. As that kind of surprised me just to see how much speed he actually had, as we haven't been able to see that.
And we'll go to Dollar Bill here in just a moment after the kick because he was right there where that happened. So waiting on the extra point, then we'll bring in Dollar Bill. We'll make the change. 6:39 left to go in the first half as they bring on Weston as the kick goes up and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So they take the lead 21-3. Dollar Bill, that was nice. And you got the opportunity to see that one up and close personal with Williams using his feet.
The energy is high right now, Sonny. They are nursing an 18-point lead right now. They're excited. The energy is very high on the sidelines right now. They are, and something that I didn't see from Dirk Williams, just like Bill Serna said, I didn't know the guy had wheels, but the kid can move. He's electric. Let's see if this is going to be something that they try to incorporate into their game plan moving forward.
Definitely. Yeah, good stuff there, Bill, and Dollar Bill. And that being said, Coach is calling a good game here tonight as Mark Red Baron's got to be real happy with what he's seen, but he's also got to be a little bit upset at the same time. Nice to see the scoreboard in their favor.
Yeah, I think just getting a little consistency is what he wants to see. And like I said, with this offense, you want to have a little bit more balanced offense. He just hasn't been able to get that passing game in check yet.
All right, 6:39 left to go in the first half, 21-3 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs. I'll get the scoreboard rolling for you. Here comes the kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. As getting all of that was Weston. He was holding his leg there. I hope everything is – no, that wasn't Weston. Handling the kicking duties on that? Yeah, it was Weston. So it was big-time kick. He was holding his leg there a little bit. Next week, we'll be back here at Homer V. Johnson Stadium. It is going to be the Lakeview Centennial Patriots.
On Friday night.
On Friday night.
Not a Thursday night
game. Thursday night game here. I confused everybody. When Dollar Bill said, what? Thursday? Okay. I think I caught him so off guard. I don't think he knew it was tonight at all, even with my messages. So All right, that being said, all right, pull that up there, and here comes the first down. Bale hands it off. Pushing it is Osborne as on the stop for the Mustang was Sharp. Maybe a pickup of 3 right there as the clock is continuing to run here with 6:20.
Well, and I think the same thing on the Wylie side is they're just trying to find an answer of where they can find some success. And right now, both on the running game, they've had a couple of passes they've been able to get downfield, but other than that, they've really struggled on both sides of the ball.
All right, second down for the Pirates. 7 to go. They got to get to the 35-yard line. Hand it off to Osborne. He gets the first down and a little bit more as he used the referee there as a block, kind of a hide. He hid behind the referee, got probably an extra 5 yards before Sharp could bring him down.
Yeah, and a lot of times that'll draw a penalty from the referees when you use the referee to your advantage. And I think this one, referee is trying to get out of the way, and he just turned in that same direction. So that's why there's no penalty.
Okoye also on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. First down, 10 balls on the 45-yard line of the Pirates, too far, 1 near. Play action, ball overthrown, intercepted by the Sachse Mustangs, number 21 for it. That was Nelson. He's still on his feet. He's at midfield, now to the 45, and trying to find another hole to the 40. Hold on to the ball, 35, 30, and he's going to be down at the 28-yard line. Wow. When they're making those plays like this, we've seen many, many times where they lose the ball, but that time he was able to hold onto it. On the other side, number 77, I got to look at it. I did not write that was actually down.
Cameron Pearson, the offensive lineman, was able to make the tackle on him to stop it. But you're absolutely right. Anytime you get a defender, they're not used to carrying the ball. So a lot of times they don't protect it the way they should, and it turns into a second turnover.
And that being said, I wonder if Dolla Bill's down there. I was not sure where. I think he's on his way back up.
No, I see.
Oh no, Dolla Bill. What did you see down there? Well, hold on. Wait for this. Here comes the first down for the Mustangs. Back to pass. Williams. He's going to go for it all. Why not? Ball falls just a little bit. Well, okay, there we go. Hey, you were right there, Dolla Bill, weren't you? Right there after the interception?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a great read by the DB on that one. Just jumping that route. And, hey, Bill, as a former DB, I kind of neglect that word that you said there about us not knowing how to carry that ball. He looked like he knew what he was doing with that rock.
He says he's got some words for you. He says the DB's not being able to carry the ball. Yeah, I got him. He's all mad now. He's laughing about it. Dolla Bill, good to see you. Thank you for that report. Here comes the snap, and it's going to be dead. Well, going to be a dead call there.
And I'm an offensive guy, so I've got to say that.
You ought to heard him. He says, I got something to say about that. And there it is. So you got his words in. So here comes the yellow hanky call, false start. And that's going to back up the Mustangs. 5:04 left to go.
And once again, the defense for Sachse really comes up big. As Sachse right now, 102 straight minutes of game time that they haven't given up a touchdown. It's been over 8 quarters since they've given up a touchdown.
Wow, that is a lot. So that being said, let's see what they do here at this point on second down and 14 on the 34-yard line of the Pirates. Williams gets the snap, back to pass, and it's I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. Okay, I do know miscommunication between the wide receiver and the quarterback, which way the receiver was going to be going. It's the only thing I can see there.
Well, and that's just it. Who did the wrong thing? Was it the receiver ran the wrong route, or the quarterback expected a different route? You just don't ever know. It's usually between that receiver and that quarterback.
So that being said, brings up now third down and 15. From the 34-yard line, Williams gets the snap. He's looking to the near side, gets it into the hand of North. Oh man, just Haygood. It almost took Haywood's hat off right there. I thought I was going to see yellow hanky. Not enough for the first down on the other side for the Pirates on the stop. It was number 4, Calderon.
Yeah, at Sachse right now, they're on the 26-yard line. Looking at probably a 43-yard field goal. So I think they're trying to determine whether they want to kick that field goal or if they want to go for it.
Well, I want to tell you this, okay? Weston has been able to get his foot in it. So they're bringing out Wesson. This is actually a good play. The clock is running with 4:20 left to go in the first half. And all right, so I was like, whoa, you're way too close. There he backed up. All right, so with the confusion on what they wanted to do, they're going to take a quick break out on the football field. We'll do the same. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. This is Sonny Clark, radio voice of your Rowlett Eagles, letting you know about RowlettFood.com. Do you want to have dinner delivered but you don't want to use Uber Eats? Contact someone locally that can do the same thing at a better price and faster. All you have to do is pick a restaurant on the list at the website, tell us what you'd like to order, then check out, and you'll have your food within 25 to 45 minutes, depending on distance. Check out RowlettFoods.com for your next meal at Raising Cane's, Golden Pot, Ponchos and Lefty, and more. Give us a call at 972-408-8002 or check us out. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, and I'll hit that and bring that up. So they bring on Weston. Ball is placed at the 33-yard line, so a 43-yard field goal. It's good. No good. Just a little short. Didn't get all of it there, but a nice attempt there. But the interesting thing on that, even with that attempt, they're still got good field position defensively, even after the miss on that. So
well, and just the way the defense is playing right now, I mean, shoot, you could put Wylie anywhere. You could put him on Sachse's 10-yard line, and that defense could feel comfortable.
Right at the bottom of the goalpost there. Almost made it. He had 2 more yards that would have made it in. So, all right, 4:07 left to go here in the first half. 21-3 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs as they get all set and ready to go on the defensive side of the ball. And let's see what they draw up here. Ball's on the 26. Oh, she's scared. And they hand the ball up. Nothing doing for the Pirates. Thank you. Oh. She knows me. She knows me very well. By the way, cookies are here. This is awesome. And I didn't even pay her. All right, so wait, you just tell me who's on the stop?
Oh yeah, you had Devalta Williams on the stop.
I had cookies. They were able
to get Osborne in the backfield, and actually lost a yard on that play.
All right, so here comes second down and 11. Bale gets the ball off, but man, big time plays. Number 17 of your Sachse Mustangs hit him first. Wells, and with a little help from Williams there, a loss of maybe about 3 brings up third down. I'm so more interested in my cookies.
I know. All right, folks, I'll be taking over the broadcast because Sonny's going to be cookies here for the next 10 minutes. So, 3rd and 11, we got 3 on the far side as Sachse is looking to make it another 3 and out for this Wylie Pirate offense.
Yes, 3rd down for the Pirates. That was good. I like that. Here's back to passes Bale. He's going to get some pressure. Where's the hole? Where's the flag? And Bale's going to be brought down at the 22. There was, I guess they just want to get to the half. I don't know. Okoye and Smith on the coverage there and finally bringing them down. But yeah. I mean, did you see? He down there tackled him from behind. It's sad. That's just a bad miss call.
No, Sonny, those cookies meant for halftime.
Yes, I got a halftime show. It's Saturday Night Live, where this is funny. It's where they do the first take. So I got a friend of mine call and said, put that back on. So I did. So here's the kick on 4th down for the Pirates. As Little again, it's not able to get it.
There's the flag.
This will be a 15-yard. We learned this, right? It's going to be 15 yards. They're going to take it to the 35-yard line after they walk off the 15-yard penalty. And they got plenty of time still. There's 2 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the first half.
Well, and same thing that just happened last time. The defender or the kicking team gets there down there early. Receiver runs up to get the ball, but he has to go to the defender or to the kicking team, and they don't move. And so once you do that, now you're impeding his opportunity to catch the ball.
Yeah, so
Bill, it looks just like a basketball play where you got a defenseman up.
Right. And they march it. They're still walking right down to the 36-yard lines where I thought they'd put it. And guess what? I did that math so fast in my head, Bill.
I saw that computer little calculator down there.
Yeah, I'm up on top. And no, Dolla, you're going to have to get your own. He got cookies last week.
Oh, yeah.
So, over at Williams. So, and again, we had a great time. We missed you. But we had a great time calling the game. All right, so here's first down and 10 for the Mustangs from the 36-yard line. Whoa. They get the ball into Hagood's hand. He slid a little bit before he was brought down by Vivek on the stop, and a couple other there, number 14 as well, McCoy, and number 28, Dean, was there. So lots of Pirates there on that first down play. Loss of about two.
Well, this was just a little halfback pass, and when Hagood got it, he tried to cut back, slipped, was able to keep his balance, but it did slow him up, and the defenders were able to catch up to him.
And Dolla Bill, why, if you got your ears on, stay down there. Grab up Coach if you can before we go into halftime. That'll be great to hear from Coach if you're able to do so. Here's the snap. Back to passes Williams. So Williams looking to the near side. Puts the ball in, almost intercepted. Ball was intended for Lockett. He needed to put a little bit more, or mark that. That was Quinn. He needed to put a little more mustard on that one.
Yeah, and it just took a long time for that play to develop, too, as Williams was waiting for him to set up. And just was late on the ball.
Hey, we got water.
And it even brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 for the Sachse Mustangs. And this is too bad. This was the opportunity. You gotta make plays here to get the first down. You gotta get into the end zone. 1:14 left to go in the first half. 21-3 in favor of the Mustangs. I'm sorry I didn't get the ticker up here. Let me get that up there. Here's the pass from Williams overthrew Quinn. By a couple of yards on the coverage. There was Calderon, and that was a missed opportunity there. He just needed to take a little pepper off of that one.
Yeah, he's been a little bit over all night long. I don't know if it's just adrenaline that's going. But,
that's what I think.
Yeah, he just has a little bit too much on it.
And they're going to have to bring on the kicking unit and still leave a minute for the Pirates to do. Listen, we've seen what they can do on one play. So that alone is something that they got to keep their eyes and ears open as far as the defense is concerned. Now, special teams needs to.
Well, you got 109. You still have 2 timeouts left. If you can pin them deep and then take advantage of that clock, you might be able to get the ball back.
Oh, so it was a high snap, and Sharp had to get it, and he sailed it on in there. If he would have been able to get that, he probably would have been able to get some air up underneath it and pinned it down around the 10-ish. That being said, he had to quick do it because it was a high snap, and it does go into the end zone. They'll place it to the Pirates' 20-yard line, and it's still 1:03 left to go. There is a playbook for this time in the Wylie playbook right now. I know there is. So lots of plays being ready. The defense needs to.
Yeah, you got 103. You got 2 timeouts. Remember, in high school football, the clock stops at first downs.
All right, so here comes first down for Bale and company and the Pirates. Here's the first down to hand it off. But Osborne up the middle, and he's going to be smacked down there, number 55 on this for the Sachse Mustangs. William, and there's a timeout out on the football field by the Sachse Mustangs. So that being said, just really quick, we're going to take a look at the box score because sometimes they do this one here really quick here. Bale, he's 1 of 7. He is, see, and you would not think that, Bill, right now. He is 1 of 7 in the first half of football.
Well, and that one is 36-yard pass. That was the key play for them to set up their field goal that they do have.
Yes, and he also has an interception. Osborne's getting a lot of work down there. 7 yards for 40, or 7 attempts for 42 yards. 3 rushes for Gordon. He's got 3 yards as well. Looking at the wide receiver, Sanders only 1 catch in the 36 yards. That's the one that you were talking about, that setup. On the other side for the Sachse Mustangs, before here, he's 2 of 10. That's Williams. He's got a touchdown pass, and he's got 60 yards passing. All right, so they are back here, 56 seconds. They hand the ball off there,
and he does not get it.
It's just on it. Up on top, and looking for the timeout again, Bill. That's
don't look like he even
ball on the stop.
Maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. So DeVault on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. And that brings up now third down. DeVault, what a season he had last year. 118 tackles. 19 of those were for losses. So, all right, so quick
Third
count
one.
on the football field. We'll be back. What was that, Big Red?
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. We'll be back on the 3rd and 1 with 50 seconds. We'll be right back.
This is Sonny Clark, radio voice of your Rowlett Eagles, asking, are you looking for a new home? Want to know what your house could sell for in today's market? Then you need to contact Realtor Jeremy Morgan with Ray Hubbard Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Rockwall. Whether you're buying, selling, leasing, or investing, he can help you get where you need to be. Visit RayHubbardRealEstateGroup.com or make an appointment today by calling 214-236-2914. That's 214-236-2914. Jeremy Morgan with Ray Hubbard Real Estate Group, Keller Williams Rockwall.
The buoys for the
all right.
Clark, radio voice of your Rowlett Eagles, asking, are you looking for a new home? Want to know what your house could sell for in today's market? Then you need to contact Realtor Jeremy Morgan with Ray Hubbard Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Rockwall. Whether you're buying, selling, leasing, or investing, he can help you get where you need to be. Visit Ray Hubbard Real Estate Group.
Wylie's really I think they're just kind of trying to get out of this first half here, as they're really not rushing to get anything done here.
All right, I think we were. I think I accidentally hit the commercial button. So
Yes, we were on
it was a
commercial.
quick run for the Pirates, and they did get the first down. They took it to the 38-yard line of the Pirates. Here comes first down 10. Clock is running at 18. And with it running, I don't even understand why they're even going to make this play. But there goes Bale. He's going to take off and he's going to run. No, he throws,
it back
over to
across
the
the
side. Intercepted! This could
going
be
to
a
the
pick
house.
six. And that pushing down and out of bounds. But number 17, that was Wells on the interception. He had the opportunity for the pick six as far as that is concerned. And I'll bring it up to Dollar Bill. You right.
Wow, what a play right before the half of this Sachse Mustangs defense. Picking off the ball. What an errant throw by this Wylie quarterback, making a cross-body, cross-field throw. Not a good decision. It'll pay off in another field goal before the half for the Sachse Mustangs defense. Go ahead to stretch this lead to 21 points.
Very good. Just stay down there. You're going to get coach, hopefully, and then they bring on the kicking unit. They're going to try to add 3 up. It's going to be looks like a 30-yard field goal as they go ahead. Wesson kicks it, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So they get up on the board right before the half as they get squared away. And that being said, Dollar Bill, we're going to shoot them up there. Gay, Coach, good to see you, Dollar Bill. Go ahead, my friend.
Coach, big run and big throw by Dirk Williams. 2 touchdowns before the half. That's got to be a confidence boost for the young quarterback.
Yeah, we missed a couple, but overall, I'm pleased with the effort, pleased with some big plays. Big players make big plays.
Yes, sir. Speaking of big players making big plays, a big play and a big catch by your star wide receiver, Khalid Lockett. Is the game plan going to be to get him the ball more in the second half as he's been seeing one-on-one coverage?
Well, we're going to try to. That's our goal. But, overall, there's a lot of kids involved in making some plays. They're pretty tough inside. It's hard for us to run with that 3-4 the way they play it. And so we're going to have to throw the ball a little bit, loosen them up.
Yes, sir. Good mix of run, good mix of pass. What's the message coming out in the second half?
Hey, this game ain't over. Believe me. I never believe that. So let's get after it.
Yes, sir. Go Mustangs.
There you go.
First, Coach.
Great job, Dollar Bill.
Great job, Dollar Bill. We appreciate hearing that from the coach. And that being said, we're at halftime with the score 24-3. I will change the board because I got a real big number there. It's not that far. It's 24. I'm not sure what that is. So I'll change the score. It's 24-3. And we're going into halftime here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. Here's First Take from Saturday Night Live. This is a crack up.
I've thought about this question very deeply. I've consulted with my family, my friends, and my doctor. And today, I must declare that I got Steph Curry because he's the greatest of all. One more time. And he can, and Wylie, I've personally seen him do this. Shoot a ball from San Francisco into the first class seat on an airplane. And stay with me. 6 hours later, the ball switches into a basket at Madison's window. Stephen A. with all due respect, Steph Curry is the worst player to ever play the game of basketball. I mean, sure, he scored 32 last game, but my man Luka got a 40-piece, and then he pulled down 8 biscuits and 3 extra sauces. Okay? Your man Steph is too short. The boy needs a ladder to close his own out.
Let's get back on track. Dallas is number 2 in the league scoring defense, which brings us to our next big sports question. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. This is the toughest decision.
If you can fix it.
Okay, this week we had to watch some pretty atrocious quarterback play. Bryce Young, Will Levis, and Daniel Jones all contributed to their team sucking. I would say Caleb Williams, but he didn't contribute at all. The oil shortage in America could be solved with how much the Bears were gassing up Caleb Williams. Green Bay, while you're here, let's start with your game. Philly, get in here. I would like to thank you both for making the trip all the way to Brazil. We're trying to bring football to places that have never experienced it before. Next year, we're traveling to Charlotte, North Carolina. Question, is it true you guys flew through the Bermuda Triangle? Aaron Rodgers would have lost his mind. Can we please talk about how we lost our quarterback because we played on Brazil's turf and it's terrible? Will you just calm down? Jaden Reed now has 9 touchdowns in his last 8.5 games. He would have 10 if Green Bay knew how to count. Green Bay also had another missed field goal. By now, even Angel Reese has a better field goal percentage than your kickers. Okay, moving on. Baltimore and Kansas City, get in here, please. The Ravens had 5 illegal formation penalties. The rest of the NFL this weekend had 15. Where is Ronnie Stanley? He left early. Kansas City, congratulations on fixing your wide receiver problems. Xavier Worthy looks like the real deal. Yeah, listen, we fucked up. Wow, first Mahomes and now Xavier Worthy. You guys are really killing it. And lastly, Isaiah Likely will be fined for swearing at fans out of the tunnel. Unfortunately, that is the second time this week that he crossed a line. Can we talk about Caleb Williams now? Do you guys know he's the first #1 overall quarterback to win his debut since 2002? He got absolutely carried by the rest of your team. Yeah, calm down, Tyrese Halliburton. Okay. Jamison Williams had more receiving yards than your quarterback had passing yards. You guys are just jealous. Will we just shut up? Somebody get Shane Waldron in here, please. Yeah. Okay, Shane, who runs a screen pass on 3rd and 29? First time. I would. Luke, get out. Guys, we are so back. Oh, here we go. Derek Carr played well. Alvin Kamara looks great. Clint Kubiak's scheme is actually fun to watch. Much better than Pete Carmichael. Have you guys ever heard of pre-snap motion? Dennis Allen's defense is still elite, and the Falcons lost. Just so long as he doesn't apologize for scoring too many points again. I would like to apologize for scoring too many points. Okay, moving on. It's time to talk about the worst quarterback maybe ever. Oh, did you want to... No, please. There should be no confusion with this. At least the Panthers have their first-round pick this year. They're going to need it. Okay, let's just start with DJ. Since he signed his contract, Daniel Jones now has more touchdown passes to opposing defenses than to his own offense. That might be the worst quarterback contract of all time. Saquon now has more touchdowns as an Eagle than Daniel Jones as a Giant his past 2 seasons. Is there anything good you can do? Grew a beard. The Giants and Panthers are playing in Germany this year. The Germans are taking it as a declaration of war and punishment for World War II. Can we talk about the officiating? That was a terrible roughing the passer call. Look, just because our quarterback doesn't sacrifice his body like yours, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s open again. Where? Oh, before we move on, Kendrick will be performing the halftime show. I know a lot of you said we disrespected Lil Wayne, but this was the only way to get Lamar to the Super Bowl. Between this news and Kirk Cousins being awful, this is just not a good week for Drake. All right, just a couple more games, guys. Let's do the AFC North. The only team to not score a touchdown is on top of the division. Well, how the turntables. Awful news for Falcons fans. Arthur Smith woke up today. That was also true a year ago. I can't believe I'm saying this. Please get Arthur Smith in here. Man, we looked good out there this week, didn't we? What did I say? 3rd and 6, Cordell Patterson, all day. Arthur. Did the jerseys look a little different to you this year, though? You do know you're coaching the Steelers, right? Oh, my God. Look, before you say anything about our game, I just want to say... Before you say anything, is it on the Week 1 blame checklist? Your Week 1 it's the list of things you blamed your Week 1 losses on. So far, we have too tough of an opponent, too easy of an opponent, Joe Burrow not having good training camp, bad weather, Joe Burrow not healthy, Joe Burrow not healthy, Joe Burrow not healthy, and the Browns. Yeah, but if Joe had all his wide receivers... Oh, my God. Somebody get Zach Taylor in here, please. Yes. Why are you not targeting Jamar? Well, he needs to get open first. Maybe I should try more bubble screens. Okay, we're almost done. So Deshaun had a bit of a hard time trying to get into rhythm. Get into rhythm? Tom Brady's broadcasting voice had better cadence. You should try Pilates. That worked for me. We might owe Bill O'Brien an apology. Okay, and lastly, there were some concerns Aaron Rodgers wouldn't be regular season ready, but he just lost to the 49ers, so he's already in postseason form.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We had a little bit of technical difficulties as far as that is concerned. We're going to go ahead and go into hear some, from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll go over some of the halftime stats and everything like that as far as that is concerned. So we'll be right back.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors. This is Sonny Clark, radio voice of your Rowlett Eagles, letting you know about Landon Huey and 19 Ministries.
One of the things we want to do is we have this idea, the name that's kind of sticking right now is Rowlett Revival. And we know that there are a lot of hurting and broken people across the city. Out of a population of 60,000, there's close to 40,000 that aren't saved. And we want to do like a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday where we'll bring in a guest speaker, and he's just going to share the love of Christ. And we want to connect people in the city up with churches, and where they can find a healthy church family and find people that believe in them and find a God that loves them. Jesus came for a broken world, and man, he loves and cares for everybody in the city. And so we're excited about that. We're working through details right now, but our vision is to see God's going to reach a lot of people.
So make sure you contact Landon Huey at 19 Ministries at 972-835-8665, or check them out on the web at 19ministries.org or uniterowlett.org. Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs. This is Sonny Clark letting you know about Karen McKinney of Budget Blinds of Rowlett. Find a little inspiration by browsing our product, whether it be the latest trends, child safety, or smart home technology, and more. Contact Karen McKinney at 972-722-9300 or visit her on the web at budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. You can also learn who they are, as well as their approach and products, and you can also schedule a free home consultation. Again, contact Karen at 972-722-9300 or log online, budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. Let Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip-on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors. Give Rodney James a call at 214-536-2607. That's 214-536-2607. Or check him out on the web at www.buffalocreekdoorsandfloors.com. The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement fail to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
All right, that being said, we are going to take a left turn because I don't know how long we have him, but he is in the green room. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait.
Can you dig it, sucker?
He's the only. By the way, such a great guy. Love to see what he does out on social media. But how about this? The best smile on the internet. It is the one, the only Bryce from Brooklyn. We're not worthy, my friend. How you doing, Bryce from Brooklyn? Good to see you, my friend.
Oh, my Lord. Always good to see everyone.
Did you miss us, Bryce?
Always. I appreciate the intro. Too kind, but I know it's a setup. Because the chair shot is coming as soon as we dig into the topic, so I'm not falling for it.
And it's only August, Bryce.
My first time seeing and meeting Mr. Will Bush. Hello, I'm Bryce from Brooklyn. Good to meet you, sir.
How's it going,
He is
bro?
going to be with us on the Sachse Mustang calls, and so I'm actually really excited about that because that's right around the corner. We start in Coppell, and so I'm excited about that. Now, that being said, we're going to take the left turn because, you know, I don't know how long we got you, so we're going to go ahead and hit into the AFC North and our predictions of what we see of the team. This is not my order, by the way. I just want to let everybody know it's not necessarily my order. I was worried that someone might think that that's what it is, and it's not. But Bryce from Brooklyn, I want to start with you, okay? Because we're going to hit right into the Steelers, and then because I don't know how long we got you, but yeah, I want you to take a look here. Just some things when you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here is their schedule. Their schedule, I will say, at parts of it can get brutal. I mean, part of it, when you look at it, if you're a good football team, you should be able to beat this team, you know, kind of thing that's going on. And then you got to ask yourself the question, though, Bryce, and I know you saw what happened last night. You can't feel too good so far based upon your quarterback play about your Pittsburgh Steelers and what they may or may not do based upon what the schedule is going to start off. You do get a break, supposedly, early, depending on what you think about the Falcons, but the Broncos and Chargers and Colts, it's a pretty good schedule to start out the season. If you're a good football team, those teams you would think that you should win. But my question would be to you, do you think they can?
All right, so let's jump into this. First and foremost, before we do that.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're going to shoot this out to the Sachse Mustang Bang. We got a good camera, and we got the microphone. So I'm going to switch it over to that. Listen to this. This ought to be awesome.
My biggest concern on the defense is one. Well, I wouldn't say concern. How is Dante Jackson going to hold up?
Okay.
He had a good PFF rating in terms of man coverage last year. They trade Deontay Johnson to Carolina to bring in Dante. They've had their eyes on him. Can he hold up in the passing game? He's got a lot of speed, Sonny. So he really injected a lot of speed into the defense, so he can run with you. Let's see how that holds up. Joey Porter Jr. Is he gonna ascend and take that next step?
Yeah.
Really good rookie year. Is he gonna do that? Is he gonna have a sophomore slump? We'll see. The depth on the defensive line is my major concern.
That's the 12 through 53 that we always, you term the phrase here in this one. 11 to 53 is where your team is made up of, whether it's just one guy not playing well or injuries or who has to step up and win. What's your take on 11 through 53? And now I'll shoot it to Will.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern, because if you look at the starters, Cam Hayward is a potential borderline Hall of Fame type of player. Will he get in? I don't know. But I think people are having that conversation. But he's older. Keanu Benton, drafted from Wisconsin, good rookie season. I mean, that guy is ready to ascend. Larry Ogunjobi, I think he's a little overpaid, but he's been okay. He's been pretty solid. He doesn't provide the pass rush you want, but he doesn't get over. He's pretty stout against the run. He's had a really good preseason. I think the starters can hold in. The biggest concern for Pittsburgh, and you remember I said this, Sonny, is depth on the defensive line.
Yep.
If they start to wear down, are they going to get pushed around? Because if they do, then it's not going to matter the quarterbacks they play. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. It's going to be barbecue chicken, because teams are going to be able to run the football.
Fully.
The second level, look at the linebackers. You got Orlando Roberts. That guy can play. That's a thumper. He brings the heart. He can move. He was better in coverage than people gave him credit for last year. Patrick Queen, come on now. We know Pat Queen can play. T.J. Watt, to me, best in the world. And Alex Highsmith, a great running duo who had like 10 sacks last year. So the linebackers, when given an opportunity, are going to ball. Can the defensive line hold in there? And I think you got Minkah Fitzpatrick. They're playing him more in the post, so they're not going to try to move him around. Let him be the Ed Reed type of player that he is and make plays. And so 1 to 11 on defense, feeling good about that. I'll get your thoughts on the defense before I go to the offense.
Okay.
All right, we are back here on Couch Potato. Okay. Not the half anymore, so I'll change that, but just coming out of half. And the Mustangs are going to go ahead and kick this one off. To the second half. The Sachse Mustangs. Wesson, and it's going to go all the way down to the back of the next one out there. All right. Now, what was your take up on the first half there? You've seen a lot of stuff because you were down there on a lot of stuff. What was your take on what you've seen in the first half?
Great mix of the run, great mix of the pass, great job getting the playmakers involved. Nice running the ball by Haygood. Great play that we all saw up here by Khalid Lockett, breaking a whole lot of tackles, making that long touchdown pass and long yak yards, run after the catch. I love that. All about the yak.
All right, so here comes first down for the Pirates as they get the ball on their own 25 after the touchback. They go ahead and hand it off, trying to get it around the corner and push it up as Osborne. Stop on the other side as well. It's number 10. Somebody else out there. Nelson, number 21. Second down. As they did not get ready for that play in reality. Running back, we're on the same page there, Dolla.
Yeah, definitely didn't. Little miscommunication on that handoff and that exchange between the quarterback and the running back delayed that process, and no gain on that play.
So here comes now, second down. Here comes Bale. He's got to go to the other side. There's a yellow hanky for holding and another yellow hanky. There's a couple of hankies that are going to be coming down there. Those are both going to probably go against the Pirates, as one flew definitely was a holding. I don't know what the other one was.
And they're going to get Sonny on the offensive line.
Anytime you say hankies that deep in the backfield, it's going to be holding every single time.
Last. Backs them up. Let's see where they place them. Haven't moved it officially yet.
It
looks like they're marching forward.
No, it looks like Sachse declined it and took the play to make it 3rd and 8. That just shows the confidence that Sachse coaches have in their defense.
Definitely. It's been solid all night as they've been swarming to the ball. As Bale's looking at two wide receivers on the far side end, back to the near. He's looking at the near. Now he's going far. Going over the middle. Finds the man. And he might go. Oh, wow. What a good catch. Took it down to the 35-yard line. And Pirates number 10, Garland. And with a nice catch, and all that set the that saves the touchdown. And the Pirates now come out of halftime with momentum, feeling good about themselves, even though they're down 24-3. Really pushing it down. Here's first down and 10. Ball's on the 32-yard line of the Mustangs. Too far, too near, and wide receivers one in the backfield, and they hand it off to him. Going around is Osgood, and Osgood's not going to get very much. Number 34 on the stop for your Sachse Mustangs. And that was William on the stop. And good to see him back out on the football field. I was actually worried when he was down and he was holding his back there, Bill.
No, that's actually 41 Williams. The other one that got hurt early, but like I said, yeah, same last name. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Having gone back on the field.
Second down now and 8 after a gain of 2 on the 30-yard line of the Mustangs. Back to passes Bale. Here comes that rush. He just breaks out of it, and he's throwing down the field wide open. He had it in his hands, and he dropped it. So they're saying it was incomplete. Boy, he wishes he had that one back, and that was sharp. Of course, he was handling the kicking duties as well.
Now, Bill's about to make me start talking about the DBs over here, making it seem like this is why the DBs are on defense, because they can't catch, man. I was right in the hands, right in the bucket for a shot. We just dropped a mini interception.
Bell has thrown across his body, and both times he got himself in trouble. The first time was that interception right before halftime. This one was also the same thing, almost, and should have been an interception.
Yeah, hit him in a bad place, the hands. All right, so brings up third down and 8 for the Pirates. 3 far, 1 near, and the wide receivers. Back to passes Bales. He's looking at far side. Now he's going to take off Yellow Hanky out on the football field. And says he's going to on the field. Running so fast, he ran out of his.
Yeah, that was Wall's shooting that came off right when this play started. So it's not like it came off at the end. It was right when the play started.
Loss of a few on that one, by the way. So that backs them up. It's 4th down now. What looks to be about 12 yards for the first down. And they're leaving Bale in there on 4th down. Interestingly enough, but he handles the kicking duties as well. He might just take that step back that we've seen some of our quarterbacks in the years that we call games and kick the ball. 3 far, 1 near if they go on 4th down. They are. They're going. Bale looking out. Here comes the rush. He's going to run, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. 30. That's not going to be enough for the first down. That's a turnover on downs. So good ball there by Williams, the one that did hurt him. It's not the other. It's the other. 41.
Yeah. There's so many Williams on this team.
Too many Williams. Yeah, I can't keep up. So turnover on downs there for the Sachse. Staying defense and running to the ball, getting to the ball quick, and that is key. And we see getting to the quarterback, but it's not making the plays to get the first down.
And Jagger Bell has been running for his life this entire game because I've been seeing orange jerseys, those beautiful orange jerseys, by the way, Sonny Clark, flying all over to the ball. I'm kind of jealous of those jerseys, by the way. I wish they had those back in my day. They didn't have those back in my day. Those look nice, though, real nice.
Yep. So, all right, so 9-12 coming up. First down for the Mustangs. And Williams, quick pass on the near side, and had to go down and get it. And that's just a missed opportunity.
Well, and you can see my friend was able to make that pass, but he had some room there to snap that ball to him. I got the way just rushing that ball to not let his feet to get him.
8:51 left to go in the third quarter. It is 24-3 in favor of the Mustangs. They got the ball on their own 36-yard line, second down and 3. They go ahead and hand it off. Wow, that was a great play by Vic, stopping Hayden before he gets the speed, and it lays up third down.
And that's one thing about him is if he gets steam, you're going to take a big hit, and it's going to be hard to tackle him. Vic was able to actually be able to wrap him up by the ankles before he's able to get that good head of steam.
As you watch lesson for our BNC Niners, we appreciate that. Here comes quick pass from Williams. He gets it in the line. He got an extra 9 yards on that play before he was brought down by number 48 of the Pirates. Now was on the stop, and now first down in the 3-2. Watch this, goes in and he gets around the corner. A lot of big things, Chris. I appreciate that very much. I had to see that. That's exactly what that was. That was a All right, first down 10, ball at that midfield for the Sachse Mustangs. Looking pretty good right now as they got too far too near, one in the backfield in the eye, and they get into the guy in the eye. Around the corner, push and pay for that. Tracy looking to push all the way down the corner. Looks like the number 2018.
And that was a great block by number 13, Watkins on the side to get him
Right, so second down and 2 for the Mustangs. Oh, this opens up the book so much. When you only got 2 yards on second down, too far too near. I'm looking for the deep pass to see what Williams does. Gets a man in motion. That's Watkins. You go ahead and hand it off. That's Hayden. Pushes it up inside. Gets the first down. Stop that was Stop there. First down. Push that one down there. Use the muscle
And just like Bill Serna said, Hayfield, he is a punishing, bullying runner. He likes bringing the force and bringing that hit to you before you can bring that hit over to him. I love the way that this young man runs the ball. Have I mentioned that?
Yes, thank you so much. Yes. All right. So here's the quick pass and drop back and sacked is Williams. As he is brought down, stand up there, a young man, number 48 for the Pirates on the sack.
Got a lost lid on the field. Lost lid on the field.
Or was it just 8? I thought I saw 48, but I don't have a number on 48 on the defensive side. However, sack, it does back up the Sachse Mustangs, making a second down 16, loss of 8 on that sack.
I think that might have been Travis King, the linebacker over there for Wylie.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I forgot to turn it down. I just wanted to make sure everybody heard the band. So 6:51 left to go. Here comes the second down play. Williams with the just not accurate.
And
It's like he's nervous.
Yeah.
It's like he is nervous that you could just kind of see he's just going too fast.
Yeah, I think that's what he does. He rushes himself without planting and getting set up the way to get his feet into it, and he's just short arming the ball every time. First half he was overthrowing a lot, but these short passes he's just pushing the ball instead of throwing it.
definitely those intermediate throws, Bill, those short sideline throws, those out routes, those quick routes. The timing hasn't looked right. The confidence hasn't necessarily looked as high tonight, but hopefully Dirk Williams can turn this thing around.
Williams is going to be taken off, and he's going to not only get the first down, he's going to rumble all the way down to the 24-yard line, gets the first down as what he did is he just took what they gave him. We're watching the replay. He almost gets sacked in the back, and then he finds a way to get to the right-hand side, and that's all green in front of him before he was
right.
out of bounds.
Great job of the offensive line to really give him that pocket so that way he can step up into it and roll out and into a lot of green.
That was actually a great job by Dirk Williams, going through his progressions, keeping his eyes downfield, seeing nothing was open, and then taking off and getting that first down.
1st and 10 from the 24-yard line of the Pirates. Williams back to pass, looking for the quick pass. And, boy, that was so dangerous. When he was in the back throwing that ball, he hesitated, and the defender was up on top of it. He was so lucky that ball did not get intercepted. That hesitation right there, and Lockett was just unable to bring him in. And on the coverage there was number 20 for the Pirates that almost brought in the interception. That was Hutchinson.
That was actually a great job kind of putting it only where Khalid Lockett could get it, pick up a short gain on that one.
2nd down. Here's the pass to the near side. Caught by Ridge to the 20. Now to the 10. Trying to cut back to the 5. And he's out of bounds. He doesn't get in for the touchdown. He's going to get down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. Someone lost a helmet too.
And the ball came out. And the question is, does the ball go into the end zone and out? And if it is, it's going to be a touchback. So let's see where they call that.
Looks like they're sitting it down at the 1 yard line.
And that is
we got lucky. Here's the replay. We're going to watch it. And as he goes around the corner, that's a touchback, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
we got lucky on the call. And folks, we just call it the way we see it. We're not trying to be critical, but they definitely dodged that bullet. That should be the Wylie's ball. I'm sorry. Do they have replay in high school?
They don't, only during the playoffs.
Got it, only during the playoffs. Man in motion, 1st down goal from the 1 yard line for the Mustangs. They go ahead and give it to number 19 of the Sachse Mustangs. Touchdown! That was Thomas. He was the backup quarterback as he was in for Williams to get the touchdown to extend their lead.
I saw that man lower that chicken wing, put that chicken wing on him and just told him, get out the way, little boy, and got that touchdown. I like that one. Hard run by Thomas.
So they bring on the kicking unit to try to extend the lead to 31-3. And this, we were talking before we came back up on air. I was worried about whether or not this was going to be enough of a score to hold this team. And I really expected more from Wylie coming out of the halftime. I expected him to come fired up because, listen, it's only two touchdowns and a field goal to get back into that. And there's plenty of time in the second half, but there you go. You get the touchdown, and they're going to try to extend their lead. It looks like they're holed up. What's going on?
There was unsportsmanlike conduct on sacks. So they're going to put the ball back 15 yards.
Because he celebrated because he got into the end zone. I hate that rule. And I don't care what anybody says. I hate it. It's wrong. They got to be able to celebrate a little bit. It wasn't over-exaggerated. Wesson, Wesson did it. He went downtown after looking like a ballerina after the bad step, but he gets it down the middle. So that extends the lead for the Sachse Mustangs 31-3 with 5:48 left to go in the third quarter. There's a breakout on the football field. That means there's a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network. We'll hear from Big Red's Wesson General Contract. At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588.
Wesson General Contractors.
All right, we are back. Thank you, Cheryl Williams, my wonderful wife. By the way, my wonderful wife, just to let you know, the building the manager came down and gave us some cookies. We'll be bringing home some cookies and something else for the puppy too. Something for the puppy. How about that?
Dogs gotta eat too.
So good to see you. Thank you, Cheryl Williams, for the information. And there's I even get hearts, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? I think it's the hearts for the cookies, not necessarily for me.
I think that was meant for me.
Well, you are kind of a big deal. So 5:48 left to go in the third quarter. The score is updated, right? It's not 303. Thank you, my wife Cheryl. It's 31-3. Here's the kickoff for the Sachse Mustangs, and it's going to roll. It's going to go out of the end zone. That was a very smart play.
Well, and Sachse kicked that ball from the 20-yard line, or I'm sorry, the 25-yard line,
because of the penalty.
And he was actually able to still kick it in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, there he is. There's Wild Bill. Got Dolla Bill, the Eagle Eye Bill, Wild Bill. I mean, interesting, some interesting stuff.
There we go. We're back in business.
All right. So that being said, first down for the Sachse Mustangs.
And Sonny, earlier you were talking about the energy that you expected Wylie to come out with. Let's see if they come out with a little bit more energy in this second drive that they're starting off this second half with. If you look down at the sidelines, they're looking a little defeated. Players on the sideline, they got their shoulders down, hands on hips. So let's see if this is a big pickup for them.
It's just the defense. Brunswick is so fast. I mean, he gets in there. He just penetrated, knew exactly where he was going, and he just followed the running back until he actually ran into him. The great play by Brunswick of knowing where the ball is going and staying with it. Here's the replay. We see it right here, and he's boom, he's just so quick, amazing. Brings up second down now for the Pirates. 9 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. They're going left to right on your internet radio dial. By the way, they got my favorite jerseys on the other side for them, too. I can see their numbers so much better. Here's the quick snap. Bale, back to pass. He's looking. Now he's going to start running to the near side. Nobody open, but what a nice throw to the 40-yard line. Nice reception there for the Pirates. Sanders and Sharp was there on the coverage, but not before they got the first down.
Yeah, it was one of the first times that Bell was actually able to have time to throw the ball as he sat in the pocket for a little bit before he rolled out to his right.
All right, so after the first down, they take it to the 40-yard line, 60 yards away from pay dirt for the Pirates. Let's see if that helped them. Too far, too near what you're talking about as far as momentum. Bale gets the snap. He's going to roll to the far side, looking for the open receiver right at the first down marker. I think that is incomplete. He's out of bounds, too. So I think it was more of the fact that he didn't catch it, and then when he did have it, he was out of bounds. So ball was intended for George on the far side for the Pirates, and that's going to bring up now second down with Wesley on the coverage for the Mustangs.
A little bobble and drop there by the wide receiver for Wylie over there. That's Samuel Akwe. Looked like that was actually the same exact play on that one, Sonny. They just tried to test the other side, test the waters out on the other side for that corner, and maybe try to catch him sleeping. Almost did, but bad drop by the Wylie offense.
Second down for the Pirates, too far, too near. Back to passes, Bale. He's looking to the middle. Now he's going to scramble out to the far side of the field looking for the open man. And what a play by DeVault. He just got on him quick. As he was going, his closing speed is what made that play amazing. And when you got closing speed, no one gets around you on the corner, do they, Dolla?
Now, we actually haven't seen DeVault make any sacks tonight. This might have been the first sack of the season for him, but he has still been flying around, leading this team in tackles tonight, and we see why. This kid is all over the field. If you see the ball, 9 times out of 10, we're going to see Sean DeVault right there.
How many tackles does DeVault have on this
Well,
season?
coming into the game, he had 37 through 3 games. So averaging just over 12 tackles a game.
Louise, that's just a guy who is on the field. There's got to be a timeout on the far side. Wylie wants to think about what's going on. So since they're going to think really hard, we're going to go right to Mint Mobile. I don't have to pay my telephone bill until August 2025. Thank you, Mint Mobile.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Big Wireless has once again raised their prices. In response, we're bringing back our deflation promotion. The marketing department asked me to be as explicit as possible when explaining it, so here we go. Because we don't love f***ing our customers over like Big Wireless. We're bringing back our offer for f***ing unlimited premium wireless for only $15 a month. F*** me to the moon and back. That's a great f***ing deal. Explicit enough marketing.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. It's me, Sonny Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio, along with Eagle-Eyed Dolla Bill and Big Red Butch Wesson, bringing you all the coverage of the Sachse Mustangs 31-3 here with 3:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Back to passes Bale. He's getting a big rush, and he's going to get out of the rush, and he's going to throw on the run, wide open as well. What a great, keeping his eyes open downfield, and it was Sanders on the reception, and that's going to be enough for the first down. What's that?
We're also going to get a rough in the passer.
On top of it.
So we're going to add another 15 yards on this.
Yeah, so great passes. He found, and I'm not sure where it came from. No, I think they picked it up. They are not moving it, Bill. So they're going to move the chains now, give them the first down. Ball's on the 49-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs, and that was just that play there. Bale had his eyes downfield. He knew where he was going until he was able to, Sanders, get that one step enough for him to throw the ball. Good. Now here comes the walk-off. Here it is for the penalty. Take it down to the 29-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. First down and 10 for the Pirates as they are driving. 3:18 left to go here in the third quarter. 3 far, 1 near in the wide receivers for the Wylie Pirates. One in the backfield. That's Osborne. Let's see what they draw up here, where the defense will come up. And wow, right up the middle. And boy, oh boy, I'm telling you, he almost got caught in the backfield, but he was finally brought down by Wards, but he got hit immediately in the backfield. I hope they show the replay on that one.
Now we're starting to see a stack of chain of events for this Wylie offense. First, a big throw, half the penalty, pretty solid run on first down. We're seeing the flames and the sparks starting for this offense. Maybe this might be what they need to at least make this game a little bit more interesting.
Cole first got his hands on him, unable to bring him down. So here comes second down and 4, ball on the 23-yard line of the Mustangs. Back to passes, Bale. Here comes the big rush, and he just throws it up for grabs. Boy, that almost was a big mistake, and he just let it go. He had pressure coming to him from all sides. Number 97, Cole, was out there as well as Brunswick. Both of them just putting the heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, all Bell could do was just get rid of that ball, throw it high in there. He had the right idea. He had the right receiver that he wanted to go to. He just had to let it go a little bit too early and not being able to put it in stride.
Gardner unable to bring it down for the Pirates. It brings down third down and 4 for the Pirates defense. Now, they're in fourth down position, I think, in reality, because they're still about 43-yard field goal attempt at this point. So if they don't get it, we could possibly see them going for it on fourth down with 2:28 left to go. There's a timeout on the other side. They want to talk about it. I think that's what it was. So a quick breakout on the football field. We'll be back here. We'll again hear from Mint Mobile.
Recently, and for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous 2-year contracts, they said, "What the f*** are you talking about, you insane Hollywood ass? Do you know how big their legal department is, face?" So to recap, Mint is actually lowering prices on every plan to just $15 a month. And I will stay the hell out of the legal department.
Say that again, Dallas.
I don't think anybody called timeout, but they sure did take a break out there on the field.
They did. They got the play call they wanted to, and they handed off Osborne pushing it down. He's going to get the first down just by a smidge, as the Sachse Mustang Wards was there, along with a couple of other of his friends. Who else did you see out there, Bill?
We had Brunswick, and then we also had number 99, Hampton, involved with that tackle.
Hampton's one big dude, boy. I'll tell you right. Hampton and Haley, those two dudes, man, you do not want to have to, come up against when you're running the football. It's just incredible.
And speaking of Haley, he has done a great job filling in for Aaron Asheku, who was hurt week 1, but breaking news, I was able to speak with Aaron Asheki just briefly down there on the field. He said,
1 moment, right down the field. Ball was thrown into the corner and intercepted.
Another one.
Sachse Mustangs number 17, Wells. But if you're going to get the flag, you might as well get half the distance to the Dolla.
Yeah, right now,
right at the
well, and there's 2 penalties. There's one for unsportsmanlike conduct, but there's also another one in the backfield, which might end up being roughing the passer again.
Oh, yes, there's a yellow hanky right at the 26-yard line.
Not what you want to see.
Exactly, it's not what you want at all. So we'll wait for the yellow hat, the white hat. Tell us what's going on down there and see how this one will work.
While we wait for that,
thank you for the time update there, Big Red. I appreciate that.
Yep, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
And that takes away from the interception, which is too bad. But we haven't seen the replay, so I'll just hold that one off to the side. But that's going to get the ball down to around what? Where they'll put
what they're going to do is they're going to do half the distance for that penalty. They're still going to enforce the unsportsmanlike conduct and then do half the goal from there.
Okay, so they walked it down to the 9-yard line. Now they're doing the half the distance to the goal and placing it down at the 5.
And coach is questioning, okay, well, then if the interception didn't count, why is there an unsportsmanlike conduct?
I fully understand why you'd want that not to happen, but I think that is the rule. They're going to have to knock it off because it is a penalty. It's unsportsmanlike more so than anything.
You're absolutely right. No matter what happened in the play, it was still an unsportsmanlike act.
All right, so it's going to be first and goal from the 5-yard line, 31-3 in favor of your Mustangs with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter as the Mustangs trying to hold them off. Bale hands the ball off and pushing it down, trying to get around the corner. That was Gordon, by the way, that with running it, and Honeycutt stopped them as the Pirates have been running Osborne to that point before they brought in Gordon. I wonder if that's Gordon from back in the day when we called the Rowlett Eagles. Gordon, I know there's thousands Gordons, but hey, they're in the same area.
It's like Williams, Sonny.
Yeah, it's like yeah, Williams, yeah. Gotcha. Jones. Yeah.
Smith.
Oh, that's Smith. Yeah, Smith. How many Smiths do we got? All right. Second down and goal from the 1-yard line for the Pirates. Bale looking things over too far. One there. They're going to give it to, again, Gordon. This time he almost lost a couple of balls on the ground.
No.
All right. So, but didn't get into the end zone. Ward's with the hit to stop the touchdown there, Bill.
Well, and I think Sachse needs to regroup. They're not disciplined right now. Officials just had to go up to him again and calm him down before they threw a penalty. That's Sachse's biggest challenge right now is themselves.
One of those sayings, learning how to win, comes to play when I hear it. And listen, that's what young teams do. Quick pass to the start side. Or on the right-hand side, they're down to 2.
More flags, more dirty laundry. He's in the backfield. You know what that might mean. Oh, we've been having some exceptions this drive. Two exceptions this drive, actually.
I think this one's going to be a holding.
I was so tempted to eat this cookie, but I'm calling the game, so I got to wait.
Back to the breaking news. Aaron Asheki talked to him down there on the sideline. He said he got his stitches out today. They recasted it up. He might be a month ahead of schedule.
Really?
Could possibly come back into the season or the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs would be really nice. I would probably keep him there until he is actually needed, depending on the situation where they are when it comes to the playoffs. Who do they get in the first round usually, Bill, when they run over there?
I'd have to
the Coppell Cowboys area for the last few years in the playoff. So that area over there.
It could be District 10, which could be Rockwall district, or it could be District 8 or 11, which could be the Allen district.
Mr. Chris Curtis, we hope it's you. Mr. Chris Curtis over from the Rockwall area, my buddy out there. By the way, congratulations, Mr. Curtis, on the birth of your wonderful daughter about a month ago.
Congrats.
You know, there's just certain people you wonder how they end up with such pretty women. He's one of them.
You know, you go, how did he end up with that pretty wife? And by the way, the sweetest thing. Plus, she got a little bit. I'm a St. Louis Blues fan. Me and her were on the same page. I think that's hockey. In case you didn't know,
I'm a sports aficionado. It's not just football. I dabble in them all.
Chris Curtis over in Rockwall. He's the Rockwall media guy. He keeps track of people like us doing what we do. Takes care of us every time we go over. 3rd down and 17. That's actually in goal. Here's the pass in the middle, and it's incomplete, in out of the hands of the intended receiver on the other side. That was Hurst. Good coverage down the field. Ball was just a little bit low, under-delivered.
Yeah, a little bit low, but I still think it was a catchable ball. I tell you what, he gets a little bit higher. He's scoring on that play.
And I'm seeing a lot of yapping out there on the field between those AMO players and those Sachse players.
I was going to say the same thing. There's a lot being talked back and forth between the two teams.
No man's land for the Pirates on 4th down. Just a little bit too far back, for the field goal. So they go ahead. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 17-yard line. Back to passes Bale. He's looking over the middle. Finds the man. Drops the ball. Yep. Oh, man. I know what this is going to be. And it's a bad call.
I think it's a bad call, too.
And it's a helmet probably call.
No, I think they're going to call pass interference, but I don't think
that would have been so far behind the play if that happened.
Without a doubt.
But I thought maybe they were going to get the helmet shot because he kind of got him with the helmet on the leg. So let's see what the White Hats are going to call here. They have been taking a long time to make decisions on penalties there, Bill, here.
Well, they've really gotten happy with the flags there on this possession.
Sachse's got to be frustrated with how they've extended this drive with penalties. If this one is on the Sachse defense, that'll be the 3rd penalty that has extended this Wylie offense's drive tonight.
Just on this drive.
They've got to act like that at least when they get off the field.
All right, it was defensive holding. It's an automatic 1st down, and they'll march it off. They're going to place the ball at the 9-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal yet again for the Pirates as the clock keeps ticking. Well, it's not running, but it's down to 17 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the last 2 minutes have taken a long time. Absolutely.
And a lot of decisions from the refs. Here's 1st and 10. Hand the ball off to Osgood. And number 55 for your Sachse Mustangs.
Oh, no. That was Mr. 22, Sean. The fault that he's seeking this one.
55 got there. I saw the number Williams, but number 22 the ball using that speed. Watch it. See, I see right there. Number 55.
Yeah, Williams stood him up and Duvall
cleaned him up.
Cleaned it up.
Williams stood him up. Duvall cleaned him up.
And there's timeout on the football field, looks like. So quick break out on the football field. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. I love the Mint Mobile. We're going to do
Recently, and for no reason. Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Big Wireless has once again raised their prices. In response, we're bringing back our deflation promotion. The marketing department asked me to be as explicit as possible when explaining it. So here we go. Because we don't love our customers over like Big Wireless. We're bringing back our offer for unlimited premium wireless for only $15 a month. Me to the moon and back. That's a great deal. Explicit enough marketing.
Fit Body Boot Camp located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
Yeah, back here at the start of the 4th quarter.
2nd down.
Thank you there, Mr. Butch Wesson. 2nd and 13 after the loss on that last play. So it's 2nd down actually in goal from the 13-yard line for the Wylie Pirates. An interesting game here tonight. Not what I expected at all. I expected a much closer game to this point in the 31-3 now, moving into the fourth quarter. I didn't have to 31-3.
This Sachse defense has been showing us something strong. What is this now? 9 quarters in a row that they have not allowed a touchdown?
It's insane.
10 quarters.
Going on 10, right?
Because they didn't. They had a big game. All right, quick pass here. Over to the corner and over through the intended receiver. They were not on the same page at all. Gardner's like, where the hell were you throwing the ball? And he said, I threw where I threw it.
Yeah. Well, and that's just, once again, like I was mentioning in the first half, that's something between the quarterback and the receiver. You don't know who to point the finger to on it because you don't know who ran the wrong route.
Yeah, who was wrong? The wide receiver or the quarterback?
Only the head coach and the offensive coordinator will know that one.
Yep. Third down and goal from the 13-yard line. Too far, too near for the wide receivers. One in the backfield, bail back. The pass is going to go to that near side, and he just let him just a little too far. Ball intended for Okoye on the
we got another hurt Mustang down there on the field.
I think, I don't want to see that number.
Grabbing that knee, that might be Williams. Le'Veon Williams.
That's what I thought it was. I think it's Williams, and I don't want to see that. The Eagle Eye Bill Serna will take a look at that. So they're going to kick timeout on the football field for the injury. We'll see from the all right, so we'll go to commercial. Yep. 11:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. 31-3. We'll be back from the Bullet Experience.
At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500.
Okay, we are back. It was Williams. That's the guy that I was calling. The other Williams. The one with the injured back. So, that being said, we are here coming to you from Homer B. Johnson Stadium, 31-3, 11:50 left to go in tonight's contest. As of right now, the defense for the Mustangs have been stellar. Too far, too near for the Wylie wide receivers. One in the backfield. Bail back the pass. He's looking in the middle. Now he's going to take off. Lots of green. That's going to be a touchdown. That's the touchdown they give up at that point. And he is, and Bale is down. He's getting up slow.
Looked like he might have probably came down a little awkward on that ball. Yeah.
I think he fell down on the ball. Here comes the replay on that, as they are able to get into the end zone. And yeah, he just kind of hit I think that's the shoulder. He kind of hit the shoulder.
Yeah, grab his stomach. I think
looks like he's grabbing his arm. It looks like he's favoring his arm a little bit on that sideline.
All right. So that being said, the Pirates get up on the board looking to get to 10. Right now they're at 9. It's 31-9. They bring on their kicking unit. Handling the kicking duties for them is Gilbert. Waiting on the snap, kick goes up, and it is good. So it is.
And overall, just not a good drive by the Sachse defense. Yes, they snapped their straight 10 straight quarters with no touchdown, and they could have made it and extended that streak with another drive, but bad penalties extending the drive for that Wylie defense.
And undisciplined penalties.
Very undisciplined.
And that's probably one of the things that is going to be a focus on next week before they take on the Lakeview Centennial Patriots, coming to you from Homer B. Johnson Stadium next Friday.
I'm no.
The flag's on the other side. We'll be back.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
All
I mean, it's not bad. I'll take this all day long. This is the deja vu stuff. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show trying to figure out if core tastes as good as the deja blue. A little free advertising. Core is really good. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, minerals and all that good stuff. This is just water, but it's still good too. But Bill put his seal of approval
And it's got a cool bottle.
I'm more of an Ozarka man myself.
All right, here's an onside kick, and it is handled very easy by your Sachse Mustangs, Okoye. So the Sachse Mustangs give up the touchdown. Don't seem too worried about it. But that's always a good thing, where you're not in a panic and you're figuring out what's going on. It's 31-10. You do have a 3-touchdown lead going into here the fourth quarter. 11:41 left to go in tonight's contest, but at the same time, you got to continue what you've been doing up to this point in the game there.
Well,
and that's
and there's no reason to there's no reason to panic. You're still up 3 scores, and the drive you just gave up was not a drive where Wylie took care of business and dominated them. A lot of it was on the shoulders of Sachse's defense and the undiscipline that they showed during that drive.
All right, Williams with the quick pass and gets into Khalil Lockett, and he got. But I'm telling you right now, he got popped and he felt that one. He got popped big time. So much so the guy that popped him, Dean, he is still down. He's still trying to figure out where he's at.
He's asking for somebody.
Yeah, he is. He popped in the head. That means he needs a replacement. And he's going to be replaced on the other side by Mathewson. And someone else is just going to take a step out to the side and take over from where he was there. And Lockett just shook it off, no problem. Clock running with 11 minutes left to go. Here comes second down and 12. Quick pass by Williams again, very inaccurate. And ball falls incomplete. Ball intended on the other side for Quinn, and that's like 3 throws to Quinn. They might have a little talk after the game.
Yeah, and you can see the frustration on Quinn as he's got his hands on his hips right now, and he's bowing his head because he just wants a ball. He wants to be able to make a play.
And Dirk Williams, he's got to do a better job of stepping into those throws with a little bit more conviction and confidence, putting a little bit more mustard on those.
Here goes Williams. This time has the mustard. It's caught, but it is behind Lockett. But it's enough for the first down. They needed 12. They got 13. And then on the other side, it was Waters with the stop. In reality, that could have been worse for them. Waters got him down, but the dive, it was a dive after the catch because he knew he was done. So, all right, so first down, 10 ball on the 44-yard line of the Pirates. Too far, too near. Williams in the backfield waiting on the snap. He gets it. Here comes to the near side, and that's going to be blown dead. It'll be a false start for the Mustangs. And frankly, He's leaving Lockett wide open to get smashed is what's happening. If the last 2 plays where Lockett's been involved with the ball, it's been in kind of like in a bad place.
Well, Lockett's at his best when he's moving downfield, and taking a step back off the line of scrimmage to get a ball is not the Lockett offense that he's used to running. So he's the type that get down the field, put the ball up, and I'll go and get it. So this is not what Lockett is known for.
Well, if you're going to do those bubble screens, which they have tried to get Khalil Lockett open and with the ball, you've got to do it and get them there a whole lot quicker. Dirk Williams is just putting a little bit too much air on those screens, which is causing those Wylie defenders to get there.
1st and 15. They go ahead. They pop it off to the outside. I'm not even sure who got that ball.
That was Little.
It was Little. Thank you very much. Little on the carry, and he was brought down there by Light, number 44. We've called his name quite a bit here tonight for the Pirates, and that's going to bring up a second down. Maybe, I don't know. I think they even lost some yards.
They lost about 3 yards.
Yeah, they got to back it up. I was like, that's not in the right place. So it's going to be second down and 19. They have got to get to the Pirate 34-yard line for the first down. They're on the 47 on their own side. So they got some work to do here on second down. 3 near, 1 far wide receiver. Williams back to pass, puts it up in the air. A little bit too much air and left Quinn open to get knocked out. And he got lucky he didn't get knocked out. Ball falls incomplete.
Well, and Quinn almost made an acrobatic catch there as he was almost able to get it with one hand along the sideline there, but wasn't able to bring it down.
That might have been one of those dun-dun-dun Sports Center type catches, but he put a little bit too much air on that one. Got to get that rifled over there too. Most definitely.
Absolutely. Third down for the Mustangs. Here comes a quick play, thrown, and it's caught. Oh, pushing down Little. Watch out. He's off to the races, to the 20, to the 10, and he's going to juke it. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. Little gets around, breaks just a straight-up block tackle, and then he was off to the races.
Little had a big run.
Little had a big one. Little did they know he was about to be scoring in that end zone. Whoa.
Watch this. I love the way he just right at the end going into the end zone. Watch the pop. Yeah, he's like, nah, you're gonna have to take me down if I'm not gonna be in there. Good play for Little. Nice yards. We'll see where both Haygood and Little are in their rushing. After the break, here's the kick, and it goes up and it goes down. Absolutely for the Sachse Mustangs. So the lead is extended, 38-10. Quick breakout on the football field. We'll be right back.
There's nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking, and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110, in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Good morning.
We are back here coming to you live from Homer B. Johnson Stadium, where the Sachse Mustangs are up 38-10 with 9:10 left to go in tonight's contest. What's this, Bill?
I don't know.
They're calling a penalty on the Wylie Pirates.
There's plenty of hamburgers.
Awesome! Thank you so much.
There's some foil in that can.
Okay.
Oh, we just got notification there's food going home. I like it. See, this is good. I like this.
Yeah, there's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Wylie, so that's going to take the kickoff to the Wylie 45.
Boneheaded frustration plays for that Wylie team.
Was that what that, or was it just that the referees just being a little bit?
Well, there's been a lot of chirping down there.
Whole lot of chirping.
They're going to kick it off from the
Wylie 45.
So the penalty.
It's a 15-yard penalty. They normally kick off from the 40.
Yeah, I was like, so that penalty is actually against Wylie.
That's right. Yeah.
I just misunderstood. So, all right, very well. It's like, wait a second, I didn't think they celebrated that much. So, all right, so they're going to kick it off from the 45-yard line of the Pirates, and a short high kick and a fair catch was called. That's their ball. It was a fair catch that was called by the receiver. They did not even touch the ball. That is the Mustangs' ball at the 10-yard line, 11-yard line, and that was just a.
That's
just
wow. And I've always said, when you kick the ball off, you've got to catch the ball. Do not let that ball hit the ground. Even if it's 30 yards down the field, you got defenders coming down at full speed. If that ball hits the ground, you don't know where it's going to bounce.
They just put the replay on it, and they definitely didn't touch it. He called for the fair play and didn't even make an attempt to catch the ball up on top of that. And then no one touched it except our Sachse Mustangs. They got the ball first down and 10 at the 11-yard line of the Pirates. And wow, what a difference a year makes in reality when you talk this game, because we talk about it all the time. The two teams in Wylie are going to be the toughest ones within the district to get the victory on. Tonight, they just seem to be handling business very, very well. So 9:10 left to go. Still a lot of time in tonight's game. Again, next week we'll be here for the Lakeview Centennial Patriots. Here comes the snap. They give it to push it up as Haygood, and he's going to be there's about the whole defensive line that was there for that one. But right now, no panic mode whatsoever. Did I change the score? I did. All right, cool. Just want to make sure it did. 38-10, and looking to add on to it this again. Get into the end zone.
work on something. Figure out a good play here that you need to work on.
Well, they haven't been down the red zone much tonight because all their scores have been long distance scores. So you're absolutely right. Get some work in here. Get some red zone work.
And then I think we're also, if they score here, we'll see some more of the second and third stringers coming out to get some time. Here's a quick pass on the far side. It's caught and moving in. Not in yet. That's Bonner, and there's a yellow hanky out on the football field. What was the hanky?
Yeah, they're going to get Harrison with a block in the back as he tried to block the defender.
So he was 1 yard short. He didn't quite make the end zone, but the penalty will back them up. That's a spot foul, isn't it? Yeah, it's a spot foul. Where did they take it? Wow.
No.
They took that all the way back to the 18-yard line.
Well, they were set up on the 8-yard line, so they just dropped. They marked it off 10 yards. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that changes the whole scene of this drive. Second down and 10. Ball is on the 18-yard line of the Pirates. Back to passes Williams. He's looking that near side, and ball caught there. That's Lockett. He's going to go down to the 5-yard line. And then on the stop for the other side, that was Waters. And here come the Mustangs getting to the line fairly quickly for this next play.
Well, and Williams seemed very settled there. He stepped back in the pocket, got comfortable, and let the play set up and threw a good ball.
That's what you said, Dolla Billy. Set that back foot. And
set that back foot. And sometimes you just don't have to think about it too much. He just step back, and made that perfect throw that needed to be made.
Here's a little fade to the near side. That's for Quinn. He was out of bounds. Nice catch, but unfortunately he was out of bounds at that time.
Might I add, I do like the effort that I've been seeing by this Sachse Mustangs team in getting Khalik Lockett the ball. I think he's had about 4 first-half catches over his, 4 second-half catches over his 2 that he had in the first half. I know he did have that great, big, long touchdown run, but great and nice emphasis on getting him more involved in his offense.
So it's 4th down. Why not? You're this far up. Williams gets the snap. He's going to roll to the near side. Throws the ball in. Touchdown!
Mama, there goes that man.
But no hands are up. We say touchdown.
We've got some hands up down there. Yes, sir.
That was Lockett, Khalik Lockett. And that was just a went out straight, made the right-hand turn. Williams caught up to him. There's the throw, touchdown.
Sometimes you don't have to overthink it. Just get your playmakers that money ball.
Well,
the last few throws he had, it just showed more confidence from Williams throwing that ball.
And listen, he gets Lockett on his side. There's no telling where that will end up. As they go ahead and they're a bad snap and they throw it to the end zone, no good. So bad snap. Was that a fake?
No, it was a bad snap.
I was going to say, I thought it was, hey, I've been known to be, excuse me, I'm sorry. I've been known to be wrong sometimes. So, but they get into the end zone for the touchdown. So quick breakout on the football field after it's a 44-10, 7:24 left to go in tonight's contest. We'll be right back.
Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wylie area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wylie, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
We are back on the Couch Potato Sports Show. 44-10, 7:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be really interesting to see who the personnel is going to be out on the football field for the rest of the game. As the kick is going to go out and it's going to go out of bounds. No, it's going to be handled at 5 yards off the bounce. Taking it to the 10, now to the 15, and making it down to about the 18. Oh, no, he breaks another tackle, pushes it down to about the 24-yard line. So, say that again?
Did he lateral it?
No. He just like you'll see the replay, he kind of did like a shimmy turn, and he was able to get around to get a few more yards. I just couldn't think of shimmy turn when it happened. See, I'm at that age where I know what I'm thinking. It's right here.
The brain and the mouth, sometimes they don't always match up at the same speed.
It never works out that way. Absolutely. I can't wait until next week. I'm already ready for the Lakeview Centennial Patriots. I mean, geez Louise. Dolla Bill, your job is don't let me forget our remote microphone as we're hearing the crowd noise tonight because of that wonderful microphone over
Most definitely.
And up there's number 29. That is Martin for the Wylie Pirates. He didn't get very far at all. Might have even lost a yard, and it was Crane on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs.
And this Sachse Mustangs defense has been stout. They have been strong, and they have been very stern and very stubborn whenever it comes to letting these Wylie Pirates get any type of yards.
And normally you're not seeing that in a Wylie Pirate game. The confidence on the defensive side of the ball, because their offense has always been a juggernaut for the last 4 or 5 years. So this is nice for the defense to be able to get what they are getting going as they go ahead and hand the ball off to the right-hand side, pushing it down there. And Martin is going to get enough for a first down. They needed 9. He got 10 for Okoye. Stopped him. 6:25 left to go in this one.
This might be a good thing that we're seeing. This is the third game in a row that we're seeing these sexy second teamers actually now getting a lot of good game reps, and this could prove to be very fruitful for the Sachse Mustangs maybe later down the road when they might need to call on some of these guys.
2 weeks in Wylie. I mean, that's going to be the game, I think, where they take on Wylie East. So they go ahead and couldn't get a ball in the hand of the running back, but getting around the corner and pushing it down. Man, Martin just took a pop out of the field as well. Was that Taylor who knocked him down?
It sure was.
Whoa, he just gave him a good pop, but he ran into a wall and then just went around at good speed.
Good speed, good job right closing that distance.
You got to bring him down. You got to get a hand on him. So clock running with 5:48 left to go in this one. First down and 10, balls on the 49-yard line of the Wylie Pirates. Too far, too near for the wide receivers. Payne gets the snap, goes ahead, gets it into his hands again. The running back, that is Martin. He's going to get about 7 or 8 before he's brought down by Okoye on the other side.
I think they actually got the second team quarterback on there. That's Cole Marsh.
That's
Thank
correct.
you very much. I did not see that.
You don't say quarterback with a number 34.
34, yeah.
Well, he plays on the defensive side of the ball as well. That's one of the things. So just to kind of give you a heads up, he does dual time. And they go ahead. They hand it off. Oh, lost the ball. And guess what? That is a turnover.
Whoa.
And the Mustangs has the ball.
Sometimes the rich just keep getting richer, and it is a real rich night for the Sachse Mustangs.
And it was Hamilton that got that ball and hammered it loose.
They're going to be looking for the Hamiltons tonight because it's raining on the field for the Sachse Mustangs.
Definitely. How many turnovers? That's an incredible amount of turnovers.
That's their third turnover so far for this game.
Yeah. Maybe you can refresh that screen, get us some stats of what we're looking at, because I know the running game for the Sachse Mustangs has been out of sight. We'll get those here in just a moment. Here's first down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball's on the 47-yard line on their side. Left to right on your internet radio dial, they hand the ball off. Pushing it around, and that is Little, and he's going to take it to midfield after a gain of 3. And then on the stop on the other side is Munoz.
Surprisingly, we actually still got these sexy starters out for the offense. They might be trying to run this one up a little bit, put a little salt in that room.
4:40 left to go in tonight's contest. I think the gentleman agreement might be in where they're not going to stop the clock.
I'm all for it.
Here's second down and 7. Williams coming to the near side. Throws the ball downfield. Tried to get it into the hands of his wide receiver, Bonner. Unable to bring it in. It's a little bit low, but that's where it needed to be. I was watching the play, and I was like, well, geez, he threw it low. No, that's where it needed to go. Here comes the replay, because as the play was going, I was like, gosh, why don't you throw it to where you could catch it? It needed to be there. The coverage was there.
Well, and that's a tough throw to to make on the run is a lot of times when you're on the run, that ball tends to dip before it actually goes high. So, that's going to come in low anyways.
Now that was an impressive incomplete pass if I ever seen one.
2 near, 1 far. Guy was in motion. They go ahead and hand it off. Little up to the left-hand side. Maybe a gain of 2. As there's some chippiness going on out there, coming from the other side, which that happens. That's the way it always works. Brings up 4th down, the kicking unit 4. The Mustangs are going to come out. They're going to put a foot in this one.
I will add that I still do like the confidence that I've seen toward the end of this game for the young quarterback, Dirk Williams. He's made a lot of improvements in a lot of his throws that he's been making just in this game alone. Started a little shaky in that first half, wasn't necessarily throwing some of those throws that he needed to be making with the conviction and confidence that he should have. But this last drive, although it did not result in points, and the drive before that did result in some points, I liked what I saw from him and getting those
high snap,
throws.
and they are unable to get up on the ball. Then Wylie's going to pick it up and run it in for the touchdown. And so it was just a high snap, and I'm just going to say it. They're so far ahead, I don't even think he worried about even getting on top. The sense of urgency to get to that ball was not there, and I think that's also him being cautious of not getting hurt at the same time. I think if this game was closer, he would have been on the ball.
I think he was too busy trying to pick it up and instead of just following the ball, and I don't think he ever got a good chance on picking it up.
That's what they teach you. When that pig is loose, just follow him. Because he gets to squirting and moving around, you just got to fall on that ball.
First down and goal for the Wylie Pirates. We haven't been able to say that. They're bringing
Kicking team, P-A-T.
Aye. Here we go. So, I was up all night. There we go. Kick is up and it's good.
Little morale booster there for the Wylie Pirates, getting a little bit closer.
You're not going to bury as much as you think you're going to bury. It's all right. So, kick was good. Brings on the little breakout on the football field from my buddy Rick Lucas from Nest Egg Wealth Advisor. The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement fail to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com. We're sitting here trying to figure out if we're going to get out of here tonight. Here comes all the traffic. I am going to go that way because I can just zip around and before you know it, be right home. Game's at Williams. I'm home in 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes.
This HBJ traffic is no joke.
Especially when there are a lot of people here. All right, so 44-17. Oh, here, I'll push the button so people can see the score. 44-17 in favor of your Mustangs.
And it was a nice crowd tonight, but, it's looking like this Wylie side is starting to clear out a little bit before this game is over. They actually started heading out around the beginning of the 4th.
Crazy kick, and it was just up a little bit and just rolled all the way for the touchback. So, 3:23, no time off the clock off the kick. So, next week it is Lakeview Centennial right here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Then next week, after that, we're on the road. We're across the street from Butch Wesson's house over in Wylie as they take on the Wylie East Raiders. Jonathan Zambrano, my buddy from Wylie, we're going to be, trash talking all week and figuring out what this is.
Now, that will actually probably be a very good game. Wylie East, I know they do have a new head coach out there that's brought a new sense of urgency and sense of voice and thunder over there to the Wylie East team, so that should be a good game.
Fake pitch out there. Is that Thomas that's running the ball?
It sure is.
Thomas. So it's a fake. I noticed that. Isn't that amazing? Sonny's up on top of it for once.
Oh.
So that should be an interesting game. Tonight's win pushes them to 3-1 on the season, 2-0 in district, which is it's all about district play in reality when it comes down to it, because that's where you're going to figure out where you're going to be lined up for the playoffs at the end of the seasons if you qualify. As of right now, the way the Sachse Mustangs look, we will probably get. I hope we get the home game again too. That's always fun too. Playoff home game right here, Homer B. Johnson Stadium. I'm hoping for. So here's the pitch. Haygood gets it. He's going to bounce around and break some tackles before he's finally brought down.
Judo flips over to the first down.
Goodness gracious. I mean, we've seen helmets, shoes, anything else that's going to fly off here tonight. And on the stop on the other side, number 43, that was Helton for the Pirates. It's going to bring up first down after he was able. Haygood I like that he just ran over the guy, pushed him back, and he looked like when one of those guys go up and push someone as they walk up their body.
Well, and we've been watching Haygood since his sophomore year.
Oh my goodness.
Even his sophomore year, we were just impressed about how his powerful bruising style of running was what he is known for.
All right, so that takes it down to 1:59, and so it'll be a false start for the Sachse Mustangs. They'll back them up 5. And listen, if they just need to run the football. Get out of here with the 1:59. Make sure no one gets hurt. This is, unfortunately, we've seen it so many times just here when calling the Rowlett Eagle games at the end of the play, guys trying to get the yards, and then they get hurt. So hopefully they can just zip right on out of here. They're not going to let me go that way. I'm going to have to go the other way to get out of here. But they got blocked off. Hand off to Haygood. Going down to the far side.
Stay in bounds, man.
He's coming back to the near side, to the midfield. Now to the 45, and now to the 40. And look at Haygood. He just pushes all the way down. And that is the word wow. But there's
we got some yellow flags all over the field.
It's probably going to come back.
Well, and I'm not sure what the call is because it's on all the way on the other side of the field. So not sure what he saw. Unless there was a holding downfield from Sachse.
We got actually 2 flags on opposite sides of the sideline. Both on the offense from the looks of it.
Well, that happened on the far side. The first flag came when he got piled up and then came out of the pile. And then he got down here, got into another pile.
So what they call
was a breakdown.
So what they call was a block in the back. The block happened downfield around the Wylie 47, so it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it's still going to be first down, but you gained almost 10 yards.
All right, so play clock continuing to run, which is that interesting thing because if the gentleman agreement probably wasn't going, that clock wouldn't be running right now. It's good water. Core water. It's good water. It tastes good.
More of an Ozarka man myself.
Ozarka man.
Ozarka man. Nice spring water,
What are they calling timeout for? Come on, guys. Come on, we're trying to get out of here, so again, next week, Lakeview Centennial. I'm looking forward to that. I got a bone to pick with Dolla Bill. He was not there this Sunday for 2 weekends in a row. I'm just calling them out. 9 to noon. Make sure you catch us on. That being said, as we go through all of the games that happen on Sunday as well as Monday, and I'm just doing.
What do you think about those Arizona Cardinals? I was in Arizona. I got to watch them live.
You were there? Is that where?
I wasn't at the game, but I was in Arizona, so I got to watch the game live because here in the DFW area, you don't get Cardinal games. So it was able to watch it, and it was just a show from Harrison, especially in the first quarter.
That's it. Just with the first quarter. What happened in the second half? Why did Kyler Murray stop getting them the ball? Well, I'm just trying to figure this out. It goes back to the fact what we talk about here. You get the ball into the hands of your superstars. Well, he figured that out. He had, 3 touchdowns in the first half of that football game, and then he was nowhere to be found.
Well, two things. First of all, you've got a lead. You're going to run the ball. You're going to keep that clock running. Second of all, the Rams made adjustments on Harrison.
Yes.
Harrison had one catch the week before. You come in with a plan against him when all of a sudden you give up 100 yards in the first quarter, you're going to adjust your plan on him. You're going to adjust, and they might have gone into going on a cover 2 against him. Shut him down a little bit more. But also, when the Cardinals are up by what they were, you're going to run a lot more. That's why you saw so much from Connor.
All right, so they were ahead. They're taking the knee, and on that, so that's going to take it, and that's going to be the end of it for tonight. 44-17 is your final score, coming to you here from Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Again, we will be back here next Friday as the Sachse Mustangs will be taking on the Lakeview Centennial Patriots. Catch us Sunday 9 to noon before we get kickoff on Sunday for all the games, and enjoy. I watch Red Zone. I'm all about Red Zone. Life is Red Zone. So that being said, for Big Red Butch Wesson, Dolla Bill, as well as the Eagle Eye Bill for Serna, I'm Sonny Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio. We're out of here, everybody. Hope you have a Desperados is so good. Definitely, yes, and thank the powers to be that let us take it on home. That's going to do it for us tonight. Everybody take care. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.